We Real Reels.
Welcome to We Real Reels, the monthly podcast where we review old movies to find out if they are as good as we remember or if they aren't worth buying for $1. I'm your host, Panda Brandon, and with me is the half-brother Grizzly, say.
So funny having $1.
And the beautiful Koala Sam.
Hello.
And the returning of the greatest of all time, the GOAT.
Whoa, whoa.
I really don't like that name. we can do something about that.
Should have came up with another one, man.
Yeah, it's true. I'd rather be like the possum or something.
Oh.
Yeah, something better than a goat.
This podcast does contain spoilers, and we'll be discussing the movie at length. This is a mature content podcast, so be prepared for harsh language, awkward situations. All sound clips, music, and trailers are only used for review purposes and belong to their respective owners. If you'd like to suggest a movie for us to review or movie 20 questions that we can play at the end of every episode, you can email us at werealreels@gmail.com, message us on Instagram, or like our last submission, just comment on our YouTube channel. And we did get a comment, guys. We got our first movie suggestion.
First one. Woo,
Wow.
woo, woo.
We got a real quiet fan base, but we do appreciate them listening.
Strong silent types.
Yeah, they are. They are. They are. They're not really opinionated.
No.
Works for me.
Yeah, I guess it's good. They can't hurt our feelings if they don't say that. So that's good. But let's move on to the hypothetical for this week. And it starts off like this. It's called the Delta City South Central Dilemma. OCP has officially bought the rights to the apartment complex to clean up the neighborhood for the holidays. They deploy Robocop to enforce a zero-tolerance policy. However, the system is immediately glitched by the conflicting agendas of the locals. The question is, how would Craig and Day-Day navigate their Christmas Eve mission if Robocop were patrolling the complex? And how would his prime directives handle the neighborhood's specific brand of chaos?
Well, I'm about to go on the racist rant, I guess. I mean,
Let's hear this, Hitler.
cops in general kind of look down on black people, and this is a black community. So I guess my question is Robocop going to be doing the same thing?
Robocop does not see color. He only sees crime.
Oh, well, then they were fine.
Well-
they weren't. I mean, they got weed, but I mean, like,
Which
can
is
he
illegal.
smell?
It's against the law.
Can he smell?
Well, we know he can see color because you see through his eyes in the movie. but yeah, no, I'm with you. I think RoboCop's got a good heart.
What about the
He's all
land-
cop though.
The landlord loophole. When Moley tries to use Robocop as his personal muscle to illegally evict tenants, or when Miss Pearly tries to bribe the cyborg with a plate of food to overlook her building violations, does Robocop uphold the law? Directive force him to arrest the landlords instead of the tenants?
See, the thing is that he doesn't actually arrest anybody. He just shoots them.
Yeah, he does a lot of kneecapping,
Yeah.
ball shots. And,
So she's going to get shot because
Damn.
she already going to...
Like, yeah, code violations.
Yeah.
Die.
Because she already aggressive and she talks smack. So, I mean, like, she's going to be talking back to him and probably moving around. He ain't going to like that. And he's just going to shoot her.
Well,
like,
first off, Damon gonna get arrested for attempted grape.
yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Are we getting TV show RoboCop or movie RoboCop? Because the movie RoboCop shoots you violently, and the
Yes.
TV show when like slapstick shoots the leg off of a dresser and it falls and bonks you on the head.
True.
Like,
Well, what about the survival strategy? Knowing Robocop is programmed to detect any illegal activity, would Craig and Day-Day be able to trick him into chasing the Santa Claus burglar by flagging the stolen rent money as OCP property? Or would they end up getting 20 seconds to comply just for being outside after Molly's obituary curfew?
they'd probably just leave. It sounds like they need to get out of town. I'm not living anywhere RoboCop is. He's gonna kneecap me.
yeah, but Robocop ended up finding the crew. So I feel like he'd be able to find the so-called crackhead Santa and get
That
the money
would be
back.
a battle.
That's the thing, though.
Santa
Like,
ain't gonna live. Yeah.
Crackhead Santa versus Robocop.
I don't know, dude. This
pretty close.
crackhead Santa Claus is fast.
Yeah, all but Robocop has to do is shoot him.
And do the TJ laser spin and
I feel like he would just shoot
I
everybody.
don't know. I'm a big RoboCop guy, so I think he's gonna win.
Well, let's go into our first segment of what you been doing and what you gonna do.
Hey, watch it, pal. What have you been doing? wanna do, huh?
All right, guys, since we haven't heard from the goat in a while, let's go ahead and start off with him.
Well,
What you been doing?
been preparing for the birth of my son. Putting a lot of stuff together, buying a lot of stuff. Worrying about the dogs, what we're going to do with the dogs, all that good stuff. Birth plans, all that.
You have baby gate?
We're getting those, I guess, this weekend sometime. So.
I think you'll need more than a baby gate. You'll probably need hellhound gate.
Yeah, if it's not been blessed by a priest, Lemmy will get through it pretty handily. He is a hellhound. Brandon used to train dogs, it sounds like. So I think he knows a hellhound when he sees one. If you ever go in my kitchen, you'll see I bought Chelsea's little like stained glass pictures of the dogs, and Luna's just like so angelic and sweet, and Lemmy's like showing his teeth and growling where she's like putting a jacket on him, but that was like the perfect depiction of both of them. Like, Luna's just a sweet little old lady, and Lemmy just looks at you real mean all the time. He's a sweet dog, but you would never be able to tell it. But yeah, that's all I've really been doing is getting ready for the baby. I've not had time to do anything but that and work. So.
And what do you plan on doing next month?
Well, what I'm going to do next month is probably take care of an infant. So that's pretty exciting. I've been playing a lot of video games trying to squeeze that in beforehand, but like next month, probably not doing any of that. So.
You might be able to. You might be able to.
Yeah.
It's just sleep.
You know, yeah. Well,
grow.
the only exciting thing really, I mean, other than fucking son, but like the only exciting thing about the upcoming is definitely like I'll be taking days off of work finally. You know?
Hey.
Very nice.
You know, I haven't taken a vacation in like 7 years.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah.
And you work for your dad, right?
Yeah, he doesn't do that. And if you do take a vacation, he'll say, "Oh, it's fun. We got nothing to do." First day you're gone, that motherfucker. He doesn't care about the company. He wants us. We need to close down. Let's quit. Like,
Didn't you try to request off Christmas, and he was like, nah, haba humbug.
yeah, we worked every single day but Christmas, and that was just because like literally no one else in the world works on Christmas.
And then
so.
3 ghosts visited him, and then he was all right after that.
No, I didn't really change him. He still cussed everybody, but it was about the same. But yeah, no, he's got this weird thing where he thinks like the town's laughing at him if he takes a day off. He said that one time. He was like, "Yeah, everybody in town's just making fun of us because we took Monday off," and we were like, "It was a fucking holiday, dude. Like nobody else is at work." But yeah, he's messed up.
Well, we appreciate that, goat.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Koala?
Why don't you go before me? Because you probably have an announcement. And
Oh, I do have an announcement. Xavier got a promotion.
Yeah.
What? You did? Yay! Congratulations!
He's no longer a driver. He is now vehicle expert.
Is that like a trainer position, or what do you do? What's an expert?
I don't know. What?
They picked the wrong guy. Oh no, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we've been bullshitting no time. But listen, last month we had our famous Christmas party.
Woo.
It was amazing. Off the chain.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Bet.
And Goat wasn't there. But he was there in spirit, you know.
I was.
Dude, it was awesome. We had the Mario Kart tournament, which was more competitive than ever. We had some people complaining about controller drift on brand new Switch 2 controllers. And I know it can't happen because it happened on the original Switch, but these are Switch 2. They learned, you know.
But those are old
I don't know.
They learned.
Switch, like old controllers. Like
Controversy.
Yeah, those were old Switch controllers, but there was no controller drift.
Now, like when you turned it on, did you have the stick a certain direction? Because that can make
It was motion controls that were on. The first round, he had the same controller and it didn't affect him. We're talking about old Atlas E here. And he was having troubles on the second round whenever he was about to get into the finals. Oh, no, he was in the finals. Yeah, he come up in second place or third. Was it? Where? Oh, it was second. Yeah, it was second.
I wasn't here.
Yeah, well, you weren't. But we had a great ceremony for that trophy giving. The king of the cart, I think 2 years running at least, is Camden, my little brother. He ended up winning. He dressed pretty nice, too, for the occasion.
And he brought his old champion belt that you made.
Yeah. I made a terrible-looking championship belt for Mario Kart like 3 or 4 years ago, and it just looked terrible.
So he's reigning, defending.
Yeah, but he's like proud of it. So I was like, it's just kind of cool.
That is cool.
He's still got something that I've made terribly. But he won that. It was awesome. We had a trivia contest. There's always a different winner in that. That's pretty cool. I had a special guest at our party this year. I know you guys, I had mentioned to you guys that I have gone to that wrestling in Morrisontown. Well, guess what? One of the wrestlers was at my Christmas party. JJ Monk, the 4-leaf clover of wrestling, was here.
JJ.
How awesome is that? And would you believe, because this past month as well, it's been my birthday. I turned 36 years old. I'm an old guy. But JJ got me a birthday present.
Really?
Wow.
What was it?
It was a
Fair to say.
T-shirt.
One of his?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know they had merchandise.
He didn't spend a lot on it, though.
It was probably
No, that's pretty cool,
Hey,
man. Yeah.
I loved it, dude. Yeah, if they
Yeah.
had merchandise for those wrestlers there, I would buy the shit out of it, dude.
Yeah, I would have bought the big guy, the real big guy. Remember him?
Oh, Ty Rose, Ty Rose, I think it was.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
That had to be a big
It's a little
shirt. Put all
sweaty,
of him
dude.
on it.
He threw a hand to me, and I was like, "That's cool, but
Oh,
man,
he
you're
gave me a hug.
very
Yeah.
wet." Yeah, yeah, he was soaking.
Yeah, but
And that was before the match. Huh?
So that was awesome. I have been humbled again by all the birthday wishes and all the gifts. Old Goater here got me one of the NECA Michelangelos from the 2012 cartoon series, which apparently those turtles are hard to find. They're gone. They're sold out everywhere.
Or you get them and they're fake.
Yeah.
Those are the movie ones.
Well, I went on the Bad Boy Toys
Big
website.
Bad Toy
okay,
Store.
whatever. Yeah, Bad Boy Toys, and you had picked it out, so it was nice. So.
Koala got me a lot of what was it? Annabelle?
It was a whole bunch of scary.
Yeah,
It was
a bunch
from
of the
Steve's
NECA, the NECA figures, horror figures.
Shout out to Steve.
Yeah, I dropped like almost
Yeah.
$200 though.
I mean, he makes about $4,000 a day.
Hey,
so-
every day, probably. Yeah.
yeah.
Even
I
the
mean,
ones he's not open.
I think the last time we was over, he was like, "Hey, I got a question about some taxes. We made over 100,000 in the last 3 months. I don't know what we're gonna do."
Yeah, he said he had to
Sounds
quit
terrible.
one of his work from home jobs that he
Sounds
makes a
terrible.
fortune at, so he wouldn't be in a different tax bracket. Me and Brandon were like, okay, I don't really like you talking to us about that.
We're not in the same tax class.
Bro, I might be in like the second tax bracket. I don't know.
And Big Grizz over here got me the Crown Golden Apple. It was terrible, but it was good. 24 years you aged?
I thought you
20
said 23.
23, 24?
22,
something
Now,
like
is the
that.
age different than? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but it was, I mean, that was awesome. That's the oldest shit I've ever drank before. Besides
Oldest
water.
shit.
I mean, water's
Yeah.
like, you know,
It's pretty old.
yeah, it's true. But yeah, that was awesome. Have a couple little gray stories from my son. We were late one morning running to school, and I was like, "Man, we're gonna be late this morning." And he's in the back seat, buckling his little clip on in his car seat, and he's like, "Well, you better burn that road up."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, yeah,
I love
okay,
it. Yeah,
we'll
that's your
burn the
boy
road up.
right there.
Let's go." And and I was able to use my work phone from while I was on the job.
Oh my gosh.
And I prank called Koala here. And she has like a AI thing set up to where when you call him, it's like, "Hey, I'm an AI assistant. What are you calling for?" So I was like, Ascension Medical. And I guess it popped up on a caller ID for her as Ascension
did.
Medical, which is where we're going to be having the baby. And
And she haven't made that announcement
oh,
yet.
my bad. And she picked it up and she's like, "Hello." And I was like, "Hello, is this Samantha?" And she was like, "Yes." I said, "Hello, Samantha. Would you like to suck these balls?"
Oh, come on.
There was this long pause, and then you hear, "What the fuck is this?" And I couldn't
I
hold it
tried
in
to
no
call
more.
you from the hospital. We're going to have our baby at, and you did not answer. Chelsea came out of the bathroom, and I'm like grinning real big on this like creepy like landline phone. She's like, "What are you
Yeah.
doing?" I was like, "I tried to call Brandon." Like,
Yeah, I had voicemails. It was somebody saying, "You don't know who this is, but I know who you are."
You've got a lot of those from me, I would imagine.
But yeah, next month, start earning and burning, clanging and banging. And like, if you didn't get the clue before, me and Koala are having another child. Another cub is in the, what do they call it, in the bun, in the cooking, in the
oven. Bun in the oven.
We're cooking
Another bun in the
babies.
cooking.
That's right. Get ready.
I've always heard that.
I need a
Yeah.
T-shirt that says "Another bun in the cooking."
I got you.
But all right, Koala, you want to go next?
Sure. So what I did last month, it was a pretty busy last month. We did our yearly Dancing Lights of Lebanon. We also did the zoo illumination for the first time, which thank you for Goat and Chelsea for
Very
letting us
welcome.
go.
Very welcome.
They were both amazing. We always love dancing the lights and the zoo illumination. Even though it was super cold, it was a really cool experience seeing all the lights set up, which I guess they're called lanterns. I was trying to explain what the fuck those were, and Panda over here is like, "They're lanterns." So I was like, "Oh, that's the word for them." We did host our annual Christmas Eve party. That was also a good time. We did announce our second cub coming, which is going to be June of this year. That is why working out has been a hit or miss, dealing with the body, feeling drained, and also like the lower abdomen's been feeling tight. So it's just figuring things out with that.
That's what she said.
Yeah. We did have Grizz's family night, which is once again always a great time. We did win storage containers. I know that doesn't sound exciting, but that was super fucking exciting for me. I ended up the next day going through my storage containers and like, these are trash. I'm throwing this away.
These nice new ones.
Yes.
That's funny.
We did get scratch off tickets, socks, candies, like a whole bunch of stuff. We did also celebrate Panda's 36th birthday, which was a chill. It was kind of like a family night with a lot of great people.
I missed that.
Yeah. You were there. What I'll do next month is I'll keep on trying to work out. I think I'm just going to stick with walking on the treadmill, stretching, and just keep up with that at least. Yeah, I'll add that into, I guess. I'll celebrate Valentine's Day with whatever we decide to do. We do have our gender ultrasound at the beginning of February, and we'll do the gender reveal probably at the end of February. So it's just getting things like that set up, figured out, just knocking off on the to-do list, and yeah, just finalize a whole bunch of stuff for the new cub coming.
All right. Well, we appreciate that, Koala. Grizz, what have you been up to?
Well, I gotta say I'm pretty fortunate to have friends like you guys to hang out with and throw parties and stuff. But I know my party pales in comparison for y'all's, right? Because I try to get it as close as possible to y'all's, but like make it way different.
Yeah.
So mine is more of a party.
Two different themes.
Come on up in here, drink, and we gonna get drunk and, do this little ball thing where that's where y'all get
fun.
all these gifts. So
Cut loose.
me and my wife, we ended up spending like $500 for that party.
Oh, I bet, with the food and all
that,
the
man, it was
presents
so
and stuff.
fun.
Oh, man. Great time.
Yeah, it was so fun. But then when it came to y'all's, I think I had that like way more fun than y'all had in mine, truly.
Nah, man. Didn't nobody fall out of mine. At yours,
Oh my gosh.
Somebody fell out.
dude.
Yeah, so
It was like he was in a coffin. Like he was like,
He
just
fell
fell.
over the coffee
he was
table
stiff.
while he
Even
was
when
doing
he fell,
the
he didn't
ball.
like go limp.
And he fell.
He
And
like planked.
Kay ended up moving it over
He did
next
it
to the couch.
again?
He did it 2 more times
sorry.
and fell onto the couch.
Does he have a disorder? Or
He was
He was drunk. He was just drunk.
So he
was
wasn't.
drunk.
Yeah, he was in
no.
disorder, but yeah. Okay, I was like, you guys making fun like a sick
say-
guy? Yeah, he kept having a seizure. I was like, good lord, dude. I mean, it's funny, but come on.
Yeah, when you come over my house, we have seizures.
You gotta have a
Time.
seizure. Yeah, that's a big part of it.
But yeah, we gave away a TV. We gave away the storage container. It was just like different stuff,
Yeah.
like random stuff.
Well, that sounds cool.
Every year I try to give away like socks, like crazy looking socks.
Yeah, I
SpongeBob.
love socks.
Yeah.
I got Winnie the Pooh this year.
Yeah, I almost bought some Zaku socks. I wish that'd been nice.
So
Scratch
like,
off tickets.
yeah, scratch off
candy.
tickets,
Oh, that's
cash, gift cards, everything. We try to
Yeah.
do that. So that's my party. But like
That
I
sounds
said,
cool.
y'all's, I just try my hardest to come over here and just dominate. But I'm
Everything.
always late. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm always late.
On time.
Yeah, I gotta be here on time. But I did do the Mario Kart thing, and then I wore this sweater.
Oh, man.
Oh man, people fell in love with this sweater.
It was just hilarious.
What was it? Let's,
It said
let's
it
look at
was like, let me paint you a picture. It was red and white. It had Santa Claus on it,
Wow.
and then it had a man. It had a man in it.
A man.
This man was doing something to Santa Claus.
Okay.
He was making sweet mouth love to Santa Claus. And it said, I saw Diddy kissing Santa Claus.
Okay. All right. I thought sweet
told me
mouth
up.
love was something else, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
It tore me up.
I like this.
He was
I
in the
didn't
middle
even
of a
notice
speech.
it. Yeah. I've been hanging out with him all night. I didn't even look at his shirt.
He was just like, oh, Santa Claus shirt.
Yeah. And then when it was time to make a speech, I looked at it. I was like, God damn, he's been wearing that all night.
oh no.
Well, and also, you won the
I won them
costume
only because somebody had some bad news.
Never
Yeah,
had to leave.
yeah.
We do have a rule at my Christmas party that you have to be there to win the prize.
Yep.
Because we had some people win the raffle and they weren't there, and people were about to riot. It was fucked up.
Yeah.
So we had to make a rule.
It's not going to touch down, but it sounds like maybe you could have made an exception for what I think happened there.
Yeah.
The bad news situation.
Oh,
like,
yeah, we didn't say that. I'm sorry, everyone. We have to let you know that Polar's father had passed away. Not at the Christmas party. Every time I say
Yeah,
that,
people keep thinking you had somebody die at your
no.
party, and that's so
It
crazy.
Want to have a party next year?
it wasn't at the Christmas party, but they got the news while they were at the Christmas party and had to leave. So yeah.
So then they also lost the prize. And
yeah, they lost everything that night.
yeah, really,
Lost
dude. You like really
everything.
jab a fellow while he's down.
So as the NRA says, thoughts and prayers towards
brutal.
Polar and
Gotcha.
and his situation and stuff. But I will say there is good news from this. Polar has been over a week sober now.
Congrats.
Yeah, yeah. So that's
It's not always easy.
Yeah, the OG fans know how crazy that is, right?
Yeah, that's not always easy. So congrats, man.
So that is something. Please continue.
Sorry,
Yeah, but-
we completely sidetracked.
Let's say whoever would have won it, like, hopefully they would have got the same thing I got because I ain't even open that thing. What I get, like a balloon inflator? I was like,
Oh,
I don't know.
that wasn't the specific prize for the winner. There's a bunch of random raffle prizes.
Yeah, there's
and you just pick
65.
one. Yeah, you just pick one from under the tree, and that's what he.
I told him balloon inflator. I was like, what am I going to use it for? Man? I don't even use
for
balloons.
some parties, man.
Yeah. Maybe we'll use it for next year, man.
There you
I was
go.
going to say that sounds like a re-gift waiting to happen. Especially if you haven't opened it, you might as well go ahead and figure out who you're going to give that to. So.
Yeah,
That
man.
does happen a lot with our raffles.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
some. Well, Kay ended up getting a shit ton of tickets, and she ended
Yeah, I was
up
about to say.
giving us some presents to be able to put in the raffle, and she ended up getting like 3 or 4 of the ones.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I think it was like $10 a ticket that you guys charged to do that. And if you get the magic one, which you get the grand prize of the evening, which was a Switch 2.
Oh, you guys did win that one too.
And so I was like, let me go ahead and get him like, I think I gave you like $120, $130 or something like that. And then Kay's mama got 50. So I was like, we putting these together.
well, $50, like $50.
And I was like, dang, how many tickets y'all got? We was like, we're trying to win this fucking thing.
man.
And of course, we win.
Yay,
So I got a
woo.
Switch too, and I've been putting a whole bunch of money down to play the old games I used to play on Nintendo back in the day. Like I'm gonna get that Kirby Air Riders. I was just looking for it last week. Mario Party, Mario Kart, but
Mario Party's always fun.
yeah, I only wish that y'all would have got my grand prize, and then people would have thought that.
TV.
Yeah,
And we traded.
Thought it was
Yeah,
rigged.
yeah.
That's
Very
funny.
great.
That sounds like
So-
my family accusing somebody of rigging an event.
But yeah, otherwise in my trucking life, it's fine. We've been slowing down recently because of the holidays. I think it's about to pick up this week because they already told me I got like 3,000 or 4,000 miles I got to run
Dang.
this week, and it is tiring doing that.
I bet.
I
But you
believe
get good
that.
money though. Did you get your bonus?
I did get a bonus.
Woo woo.
Yeah,
Why are you sounding like you're from England? Did you get a bonus?
Did you get your
Oh.
bonus?
Your bonus?
I didn't think I sounded like that, but whatever.
bonus?
At university?
yeah, I got a little safety bonus for not running into anything.
Cheerio.
Did you
Yeah.
take it home to your flat?
I did. Go to university.
That's amazing. Yeah, you really did kind of sound British. I thought it was like a thing. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Randomly.
Otherwise, like I don't know if you guys have any like New Year's resolutions or anything, but I think mine will be I'm trying to really, really, really tighten down on my mortgage. So I want to make a bunch of pay. Like I think I want to get my taxes if I get taxes, if I don't have to pay any, and I'm putting that all on the mortgage because they say if you do it in January or February, it'll shave like years off your mortgage. So I'm gonna do that.
Well, I heard if you make one extra like actual payment, it cuts off 7 years.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Of the
A month?
mortgage.
If you make like a full monthly payment,
Yeah, so if you're
Extra?
so if your mortgage is $2,000, if you say that month make an extra $2,000 like payment, all that goes to the principal.
So every year or just one time?
Every January.
one time a year.
I think it's
Oh,
like
okay.
one. Yeah.
What if you do it every
January.
year?
Yeah, you
Then I
probably
guess
pay
it
it
cuts
off
off.
pretty
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, because you're paying to the actual principal, not the actual bullshit interest.
Yeah, I
that's
was thinking
half or more of your fucking.
Whatever my tax return is, I was going to go ahead and just throw that at the house.
Yeah.
Because we just bought our house and definitely want
Smart.
to get that knocked.
Yeah, because I noticed my little end of year thing, and I paid like $3,000 or something like that in principal, and it was like $4,000 or $5,000 in interest. I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, dude,
Yeah.
screw this.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go ahead and shut that down. And then I want to start eating a little better before I get this little cruise I got going this coming up year.
Get shredded for your cruise.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get shredded, but
Well, let's think big.
possible. Yeah.
Think big, land small.
and then I have been not drinking
And
recently
That's good, that's
myself.
good. Until today.
Well,
During this
yeah.
podcast.
Well,
Drinking more recently.
What?
I've been drinking more recently.
Yeah, he got like a shit ton
He's
of
got a
alcohol for
little
Christmas
issue,
and
little
birthday.
problem, yeah.
I feel like I just need to
Mixing them.
only do it, a couple of times a month or a year or something like that. So compared to what, like every weekend or every day, yeah, I think I'm a.
Yeah, I barely drink now. I don't really miss it that much, so it's not that bad. No.
And again, like I said, I'm pretty fortunate because my best friend and my wife's birthday is the exact same day. And sadly, you guys couldn't make it to, Kay's little thing that we did.
Because y'all told us the day before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's clarify that.
We were supposed to go on we were supposed to go to Louisville, but then she couldn't find nobody to watch the dogs and her mom, so we just I just wanted to do something.
Should have created them all.
Yeah.
So, is it a best friend and your wife, or are you saying your wife's your best friend?
Yeah. What do you clarify?
2 people. I know.
Okay. Well, I was like, shit, I don't know well enough to say which one.
They were born same exact day,
I got
a
you.
year apart. So
I thought you were
it's
just saying something sweet about your wife. But
Yeah, well, that's fine.
turns out there's another one. So,
perfect. Yeah, like
not another wife. Not another wife. No.
yeah, that's what I plan on doing. It's my New Year's resolution.
Cool.
Cut down on this mortgage and
Less drinking, eating healthier.
eating a little healthier.
That sounds awesome.
Sounds great.
My New Year's resolution is stop hitting women. But we'll go on to Grizzly's Anime in Arms.
It's over 9,000.
People think.
First off, you're not going to
Can't leave it like that.
Whiskey show up? Or his uncle, I guess.
All right, so I have 2 guns
Uh-oh.
at this part right here.
I do
2
too.
guns?
You do?
No, not in my
Oh,
pocket
okay.
or anything. In the truck.
Okay. It is the Auto 9 and then the
Not Auto 9.
No. Come on. Oh, come on.
and it is the Cobra Assault Cannon.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're talking. Okay. I'm with you now.
So I'm pretty upset that because normally I get on top of these before we do them, like way ahead of time. It's these powerful ass guns. It's like the most popular in the world, right? Auto 9 is a modified, which we did it before, Beretta 93R.
Yeah.
You have the 92R, don't you?
He does.
Yeah.
92F. Yeah.
Which is an Italian pistol capable of 3-round bursts. Yeah, here's your gun.
Very close to
And
it.
it features an oversized capacitor, which is a long muzzle, a larger trigger guard, and raised sights to match somebody's bulky armor.
Yeah.
Hey.
RoboCop himself.
Hey.
Yep, it is manufactured by Omni Consumer Products.
Oh.
Yep, it is a 9mm. It's capable of shooting. It says 600 bullets per minute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this thing is
Thing's
powerful.
nasty.
It is fixed with a front blade with a rear notch. However, it is primarily controlled by RoboCop's targeting HUD.
Wow.
Yep.
I love
The
it.
only way you're able to use this gun is if you're RoboCop himself.
Oh.
You have to have a computer.
Yeah. Wouldn't do you any good. if
Yeah,
you
it
don't
wouldn't
have a
do you any good.
computer.
And this motherfucker was taking out all the targets.
Yeah.
That's
He had
dope
to have
as
that
hell.
lady help him calibrate on that baby food. But before that, he was dead on.
That's true.
And then the Cobra Assault Cannon,
Man, I
a
love-
powerful explosive weapon used by a couple of gangs and eventually by RoboCop himself.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
Yep. This is a Barrett M82 sniper rifle. And is developed also by Omni Consumer Products. For the
OCP.
military, it fires high explosive incendiary rounds capable of destroying armored vehicles and ED-209 units with a single shot.
Oh.
Yeah.
HEI rounds, bro.
But in real life, these are not real absolute weapons that'll destroy tanks and stuff like that.
Could be.
Punch through an engine block, but yeah, not.
Like I said, it is a Barrett M82, which is a 50 cal BMG sniper rifle outfitted with a massive computer assisted scope and futuristic plastic housing. So these are based off real guns, but in this damn movie, these motherfuckers are so badass.
I love that Cobra Assault Cannon.
Man, and then I seen a couple of shotguns in here. They had some Mossbergs.
Yeah. Oh god,
Then they had
movie's
some
great.
automatic shotguns, dude.
Hey. That's all right.
Movie's just so good.
Man,
That's my favorite review you've done this year.
nice.
Those are the two baddest ones in the movie, though, for sure.
That's for
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate that, Gris. Let's move on to Panda Tale.
Sit back and prepare yourself
for Panda Tales.
All right, this time on Panda Tales, I'm going to tell you some real life stories of corporations and crime. For example, like the HSBC and the cartel window. That was in 2012. In one of the most infamous banking scandals in history, the global bank HSBC admitted to laundering at least $881 million for Mexican and Colombian drug cartels, including the notorious Sinaloa cartel. The reality? The system was so broken that cartel members were using specifically designed boxes that fit perfectly through the bank's teller windows to deposit massive amounts of cash. The fallout. HSBC paid $1.9 billion in fines, but no executives went to jail. A fact that many critics say mirror the untouchable nature of OCP executives in Robocop.
Why do the executives not? Because that's illegal.
Number 2. Chiquita Brands and Colombian paramilitaries. In 2007, the famous banana company admitted in U.S. federal court that it paid over $1.7 million to the United Self-Defense Forces of Colombia, the AUC, a violent right-wing paramilitary group designated as a terrorist organization. The defense. Chiquita claimed the payments were protection money to keep their employees safe. The twist. Investigations revealed that Chiquita also allowed the paramilitaries to use their private ports to smuggle thousands of AK-47s and ammunition into the country. In 2024, a U.S. jury ordered Chiquita to pay $38 million to the families of victims killed by those same paramilitaries. Number 3, Wachovia Bank. The Bank of the Cartels. This is in 2010. Before it was acquired by Wells Fargo, Wachovia was found to have processed an astronomical $378 billion, nearly 1/3 of Mexico's GDP at the time, for Mexican drug cartels. The evidence? Federal agents discovered that drug smugglers were using Wachovia accounts to buy the very airplanes they used to ship 22 tons of cocaine. The whistleblower. A senior anti-money laundering officer named Martin Woods repeatedly warned the bank that the money was dirty, but the bank ignored him, much like how the old man in Robocop ignores the human cost of his corporate expansion. Number 4, Standard Chartered and the catastrophic. There it is. Boom.
Yay,
Catastrophic emails. 2012-2019. Standard Chartered was caught hiding thousands of transactions totaling roughly $250 billion for the Iranian government and other entities to bypass U.S. sanctions. The drama. When a New York regulator confronted the bank, internal emails revealed a blatant disregard for the law. One top executive reportedly said, and I quote, "Who are you to tell us, the rest of the world, that we're not going to deal with Iranians?" The fine. The bank eventually paid over $1.1 billion in fines for these and other money laundering violations. And finally, number 5, the recidivist corporations. A 2002 study by the Corporate Crime Reporter identified several recidivist companies, major firms that have pled guilty to multiple crimes over decades, ranging from environmental disasters to financial fraud. Companies like Exxon and United Technologies have appeared on such lists for repeated legal violations that look more like organized crime than corporate accidents. How about that?
A lot of money.
Yeah, I want some of that money.
But I know as soon as like all these people doing scams and shit, getting rich off of them, as soon as I do it, I know God's waiting to just use me as an example as to why not to do it.
That's probably true.
Well, let's get to our movie review. But before we do, we need to talk about the pinnacle of patience. Crown Royal, aged 18 years. Experience the rarest jewel in the crown. True greatness cannot be rushed. It is forged through time, softened by the seasons, and perfected within the quiet confines of charred oak. Introducing Crown Royal Extra Rare, aged 18 years, an exquisite blend of our 3 most superior whiskeys, patiently matured for nearly 2 decades. This isn't just a whiskey, it's a masterclass in complexity. The extended aging process tames the vibrant spirit of the Canadian prairies, resulting in a silk, smooth texture and a deep amber glow. The nose an elegant innovation of rich vanilla and fruit, underscored by the sophisticated scent of light oak. The palate, a velvet symphony of flavors. Notes of sweet caramel and buttery nougat harmonize with the delicate spice of rye. And the finish, long, warm, and remarkably clean, a lingering memory of stone fruit and toasted oak that demands another sip. Crafted for the moment, housing in a stunning translucent glass decanter that mirrors the liquid's clarity, Crown Royal 18-year-old is the ultimate tribute to craftsmanship. Whether you are making a milestone achievement or sharing a quiet moment of reflection, this extra rare expression turns any occasion into legacy. 18 years in the making, 1 second to realize it was worth the wait.
This
Drink
is the one oh
exceptionally. You ruined the whole thing.
I wish you always talked like that.
Oh, hold on. He's about to do this little pop. So is this the one that Grizz got you for your birthday?
Maybe. Maybe
so it was
last year.
18.
About to do your little pop.
Is 18 not,
He
what
said
did we
it was
say,
aged
22?
18 years. And as Goat said, I will speak like this from now on.
I came down from the hillside for a beautiful mahogany-bound bench.
It was Malboja.
We
that
ate a
gave me-
little bit of, what is it, some kind of ham. I don't know. Just sort of give up on it.
When I drink
halfway
this, I just want to have that deep voice like that pig, brother.
No, brother.
You do not
Oh
want
my
to
gosh.
drink from this whiskey, brother.
The grain is mine, brother.
What movies this specific one in? Well, it's not listed what specific movies this 18-year-old Crown is in. But I mean, Crown Royal itself has been in stuff like The Kingsman, Coming to America, Yellowstone. You know, Crown is just a popular drink.
Coming to America.
That's right.
That was nice. I like that.
But take a listen to this, guys.
We get the best of both worlds. The fastest reflexes modern technology has to offer, onboard computer-assisted memory, and a lifetime of on-the-street law enforcement programming. It is my great pleasure to present to you Robocop. This guy is really good.
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
All Detroit has a cancer. Cancer is crime.
Let the woman go. You are under arrest.
You better back up, pal!
Your move, creep.
What are your prime directives?
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney.
What is this shit?
Anything you say may be used against you.
He's a cyborg, you idiot! He recorded every word you said. You're dead! We killed you! His memory's admissible as evidence. You're gonna have to kill it. Get out of the car, for God's sake!
RoboCop, the future of law enforcement.
All right, guys, we are reviewing RoboCop. And as of January 26th, you can buy it on physical or digital because it's not streaming anywhere.
Streaming on Amazon Prime.
There you go. You pay for it. It's directed by Paul
Just streaming regular.
Verhoeven.
Beerhoven.
There's Verhoeven. Thank you, Dad. And it's directed by Paul Verhoeven, who also directed Business is Business, Turkish Delight, The Fourth Man, Flesh and Blood, Total Recall, Basic Instinct, Starship
There
Troopers,
it is. Man.
Hollow Man, Black Book, Ellie, and Vendetta.
I don't think I've seen any
They're
of
not
those.
all bangers, but Starship Troopers is awesome.
Total Recall.
Invisible Man with Kevin Bacon's okay.
That's Hollow Man. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Hollow Man. Well, he's invisible. You get the picture. You knew which one I was talking about.
This movie is starring Peter Weller, Nancy Allen, Daniel O'Hurley, Ronnie Cox,
That was way out there. I love it.
Say it again. That way.
Daniel O'Hurley,
Oh, Hurley.
Kirk Wood Smith, and Miguel Ferrer. that right? Ferrer?
Ferrer, I think. Yeah.
I like him. He was a good
It's
villain.
Hurley for that one name. But
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Hurley.
I'm not
Hurley.
sure. I could be wrong.
Hurley. That's right. That's
I
what
don't know.
it says.
Just a guess.
Hurley Durley.
It came
Hurley Durley.
It came out July 17th, 1887. Other movies that came out on
So it came out before film?
1987.
Oh, it's like,
Oh,
that's
God,
crazy.
that crown done fucked me up,
Yeah,
man.
you got 18 years on everything.
July
Damn, I didn't even pick
17th.
that up.
July 17, 1987. Other movies that came out in July of 87 were Adventures in Babysitting,
Oh.
Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise,
Nice.
Jaws 4, The Revenge, La Bamba, Superman 4, The Quest of Peace,
Nice.
or 4-piece, and The Living Daylights.
I haven't seen any of those.
Oh, I love
Before
that
my
James
time.
Bond movie.
I love in Superman 4, The Quest of Peace, Quest for Peace, where he says, I have to become Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
No, I was going to say, is that the one where he throws
He
this
said it!
emblem at
He
the
said
guy?
it! Yeah, the Perlophane, whatever Perlophane
Does he
is.
do? Is that really where that happens?
think it
was
is.
That's the only thing I know
That's
about
a
that
Family
movie.
Guy joke, that's all I remember.
That's the only thing I know about that. Yeah.
It made $53.4 million on a $13.7 million
That's a
budget.
lot for a Superman movie.
No,
Wait,
RoboCop.
no.
I'm just kidding. I wondered if you catch that.
Plot. The plot is, in a crime-ridden dystopian Detroit, the megacorporation Omni Consumer Products, OCP, seeks to replace the city with a corporate utopia. When Officer Alex Murphy is brutally murdered by a gang led by Clarence Bodecker, OCP scientists use his remains to create RoboCop, a cybernetic law enforcement program to uphold the law. While RoboCop initially cleans up the streets with cold mechanical efficiency, fragments of Murphy's human memories begin to resurface, leading him to hunt down his killers and discover that Bodecker is secretly working for OCP's corrupt senior president, Dick Jones. The conflict reaches a breaking point when Murphy attempts to arrest Jones, only to be paralyzed by a hidden software protocol, Directive 4, which forbids him from acting against OCP executives. After surviving an assassination attempt and defeating Bodecker's gang with the help of his partner Ann Lewis, Murphy returns to OCP headquarters to expose Jones. Once the company's chairman formally fires Jones, the restrictive directive is bypassed, allowing Murphy to eliminate the villain and reclaim a sense of his identity as he finally identifies himself by his human name.
Wait, that's for real? The plot? Like, that's what's given? You don't even have to watch the fucking movie.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, that was good. I'll talk to you guys later because that was the movie.
Yeah, that was literally like,
Well, yeah.
you don't even have to watch the movie.
That's
It
all
tells
plot
you.
summary.
What's your name, son? Murphy. And then it's like credits roll. I didn't know it was that quick. I hadn't seen it in a minute. But
Well, let's start at the beginning then.
okay.
Let's get a little detailed in this.
Okay.
We start off and we get right into
Right
it.
into it.
As soon as the thing opens up,
Broom.
RoboCop. So you know what you're watching. You ain't wasting time with opening credits. We just boom,
Yeah, I can't stand that shit.
opening title, RoboCop.
Yeah. Detroit.
And then we get a news report about bad crime going on and the president's in space. You know, just little highlights there, just a bunch of random stuff.
Pretty
And,
sure in those highlights they're talking about ruling white military. I'm assuming they're talking about America.
Paul Verhoeven, he did that in Starship Troopers too. He's like really big on like making satire of America. Like he makes fun of America big time.
making some political statements, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we get some weird commercials, and then we see Murphy when his first day at the new precinct, where it seems like hell's all broken loose at this place. He's introduced to the guys in the locker room. We see that one officer has fallen in the line of duty, and they're cleaning out his locker.
Well, before that, when Murphy gets to the front desk talking, I'm assuming he's the chief. He seems to be chiefy-like, but it's never stated. He's like, okay, we'll go to the locker room. And this man's never been inside this building, not once. So it's like, how the fuck is he supposed to know where the locker room's at? And then also when he's walking through the locker room, there are two men's butt cheeks that you see. They do not have the curtains
Well,
pulled
look,
over.
you guys wouldn't know this, but in the future, all police stations are the same, and you shower in the hallways.
There it is.
And fully nude.
There it is.
It's a big deal.
They don't differentiate between men and women. Everybody just shares the same.
Well, see, that's another Paul Verhoeven thing. In Starship Troopers, they're all showering together real early in the movie. He's like butt cheeks and dongs and boobs.
Maybe it's the world he wanted.
Yeah, I think so. Weird
but
guy, Paul.
The captain starts talking about how police officers don't strike. You know, this is his precinct. These are the people that he has to protect, and you can tell he really cares about it.
He does. I
Police
like this
officers
chief.
don't strike.
Yeah.
That's when we're introduced to Lewis in the main lobby area.
Chewing bubblegum.
One of the convicts gets out of hand, and she's got to go ahead and break him down with some kung fu real quick. And she's showing the crowd, the audience here, that she's really got what it takes. You know, just because she's a woman don't mean nothing. She'll karate kick your ass into place. Mm-hmm. So that's Ann Lewis, and she is going to be Murphy's new partner.
Wouldn't y'all call this police brutality though? Because wasn't he handcuffed?
Yeah, but he shoved. Like they shoved.
headbutted somebody or
He
something.
did something. But I mean, also at the same time, like I don't know. I feel like that's a little
Motherfucker can't
much.
block kicks and shit.
Well, yeah. Again, how would you know? But in the future, everything's police brutality. They just skip right to that.
I think they probably eliminated that whole verbiage of police brutality because
Yeah, they don't even talk about
Yeah,
that.
it's
RoboCop just shooting people's
especially
legs
in
off
this
and
city.
stuff. Like, yeah.
like crime is running rampant. So I'm pretty sure whatever police officers do is accepted. And he was beating the shit out of officers. So, yeah, he deserved what Lewis gave to him. Like, wow, karate chick.
He knocked her right into that homeless guy's lap. That was kind of odd.
But she did punch too many times, though.
Nah, you neutralize
You
the
got
threat.
to brutalize a guy like
Yeah.
that.
I mean-
but
Let me
not
tell
like
you this.
police.
I feel like one punch would have been
Whatever
fine.
she was
Surely.
doing, it was turning Murphy on.
Look at
because
her.
he gave her a look of like, I like a woman in charge.
I love when a woman beats the shit out of a guy in handcuffs.
Yeah.
He was defenseless. Good job.
Well, she introduces herself, and they have to go out. So he insists on driving.
I always drive when I'm breaking in a new partner.
Yeah.
Weird.
And he
Everybody
burns
has-
that road up.
Yeah.
I mean, so right
Dude,
out the damn thing, he's
fucking-
causing sparks.
He's
Like-
getting fired, bro. Like, he's squalling out of that thing. Like, let's see it.
But it didn't make sense because it looks like it was one way. But later on in the movie, it's a two-way thing, but it
wasn't
only
even
fits
the car,
one
dude.
car.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
he
you just
didn't
have
give
to
a
hope
damn.
nobody's coming.
Yeah, and he's new. He don't know protocol. There might be a light somewhere that says you can go. He's like,
Murphy,
"Fuck that."
Murphy. Squalling tires. Like,
And then we're at OCP headquarters, where we see some businessmen going into an elevator talking about a very important meeting. And the main boss man is talking about Delta City that they're going to be building in Detroit. It's a new, I guess, was it gentrification they're doing? They're
Dick
gonna,
Jones.
they're going to build a new city over there, a whole new city. And one guy's talking about they need some kind of mechanized cop and that doesn't eat or sleep.
Like a robot cop. I can't figure out what to call him.
And so he introduces them to the future of law enforcement, Ed 209. During this demonstration, the guy hands a gun to one of the volunteers, and
gun,
Ed 209 tells him that he has 15 seconds to
No,
put
20
the,
seconds.
Oh, 20 seconds to put the gun down. The gun's already on the ground, and Ed 209 locks in onto the guy and just like, hey, you have 15 seconds to
he just
comply.
keeps counting down.
And he's like, bro,
Glitch.
the gun's down. The gun's down.
Yeah.
Yep, and he didn't. Well, Ed 209 didn't register that he was complying, and he completely destroys.
I like how the
this
guy like tries to get behind other people and they're like, fuck you. Like, I don't know.
yeah,
Pushing him away and stuff.
Motherfucker
even
couldn't jump
know
under
him.
the table or leave a room.
I
and
think
that.
I would have just ran.
Oh yeah, straight for the elevator.
Okay, there's so many things.
Sorry, Dick, I've got to go.
Or down the
There's so
stairs.
many. There's so much. So I'm just gonna go down the list because there's just so much in
Let's
this
talk
stupid
about it.
part. So first of all, how does this Ed 209 do anything but shoot? This motherfucker ain't gonna run. He ain't gonna be able to go down the stairs. He's too bulky. He's too big.
He's got a pig's brain.
The criminal can go inside a like mini small doorway. I mean, yeah, he can probably ram through it, but like this thing don't seem all there.
He got
Yeah.
missiles.
Doesn't
So
he get beat by stairs in the second
Yeah.
one?
I wouldn't have made it this big, bulky, because it's supposed to be a police officer. So, like, is this thing going to war or something? Because if it's supposed to be on a day-to-day police, like, this is not how it should have been made.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to kill you.
Yeah. So after it starts shooting, it shoots the guy, but it doesn't, like, you see the bullet holes go through him, but it doesn't go at the window because he's a big ass machine. So you would think
Hollow
that it
points.
would. No, it's not hollow points because it would have stopped inside the body and it wouldn't have made an exit.
Well, you
wound.
said it didn't go out.
No, it didn't go out. Like it went.
The glass didn't break.
It did. Yes, it didn't go. It went through him because there was exit wounds, but it didn't go through the window. It just like they disappeared. So that was like I feel like that was a kind of
Well, and
fucked
the
up.
future bullets are different.
Yeah.
And then also, why, if there's a criminal, if someone's just stealing, why the fuck does this Ed 209 need to be shooting criminals? Like, he's not going to be able to put anybody in handcuffs. So, it just doesn't. If I was the guy getting shot at, though, I wouldn't have just, like, ran behind people. I would have ran, like, underneath the Ed 209's legs and then, like, went out the hallway, down the stairs, something.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah, it's just... This whole scene just was stupid to me.
Well, Morton sees this as his chance to talk to the head boss about his security program. And the headmaster guy, anybody know his name? I forgot. I gotta write his name down. The main guy, OCP.
Not Dick Jones?
No, that's the second in command. But Morton, he's the creator there.
So does Morton work for the same company?
Yeah.
Okay. Just below the Dick Jones. Dick Jones is the one that made Ed 209.
Yeah, Dick Jones has ED 209, and then he's got RoboCop program.
Gotcha.
It seems to be, the main guy seems to be very interested in this after seeing the failure of Ed 209. So now Morton needs some kind of a volunteer. But after that, we go back to Lewis and Murphy, and they're getting coffee outside of a shop. You know, Murphy's spinning his gun around, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you're getting a little fancy with that, aren't you?" And he says, "Yeah, my son likes this show called TJ Laser, where he spins the gun like this a lot." And then they get an emergency call. So they have to head out.
This is what I said. All units. Calling all units. And only one person takes off? Like
that strike, man.
One car?
Got a big strike.
Well, the strike hasn't happened yet.
I mean, they're thinking about it real hard.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't go answer no emergency call if I was going to take a strike.
Well, I feel like it seems like the police department, when you're there, it was super chaotic, super busy. So I don't know if it's just like so much crime is happening in the city that like there's just not enough cops to handle.
I feel like it's politics because during this one, only one cop car is there. But then later in the movie, you'll see pretty much every cop in the damn city is going to this one spot to protect the mayor, right?
Good old mayor.
Yeah, they got that hostage situation.
Yeah.
Once they get every gas mileage. Yeah.
I think that might be a different squad.
Like a different
SWAT
unit?
team or something.
I don't know.
Not like the regular service patrolman.
Well, in the future, I'm just kidding.
I'll tell you why later.
Yeah.
But it looks like some bank robbers accidentally blew up their money. Well, they burned their money, half of it at least, trying to get into the vault. So they're kind of pissed, and they're in this delivery truck, and they're just going down the interstate when Lewis and Murphy have a gun battle with them. They just start shooting it out. The bank robbers end up throwing a guy out of the truck on top of the car to get away.
I just don't get this. Like, I feel like if this was a real thing that happened in real life, cops would not get the guy cop in the passenger seat would get out of his window and just start shooting a moving vehicle. Like, I don't think this is
in the middle of a city where you could miss and kill
Yes.
everybody's kids.
Yeah, I don't. This is not accurate at all. But the car does get shot at, the police car, and it does shoot like the windshield. But then when it comes along the van,
No damage.
is no damage. But then when it comes back in the back, it's there again.
So yeah, they didn't really a little continuity issue there with the windshield.
Well, look,
It's a recovering and damaging
it's a
windshield.
budgeting thing.
I think this is a scene where I don't know the black guy's name, but he has an amazing like Joker laugh. I really
Chelsea
enjoy
did
his
not
life.
care for him because of that laugh, but she was like, "He's weird.
He
He's
is.
supposed to be weird." I don't know. Yeah.
But it works for like a criminal
Yeah,
situation.
I
But
think
if he
the
wasn't, then it would be weird
Yeah,
as hell.
I think
but
the first time you hear it, you're not expecting it, but the more you hear it, you're like, "Oh, it's his character."
Mm-hmm.
And I think she didn't get that right away, so she got used to it.
I did try to research if he does that laugh in any other movies, but it wasn't popping up very well.
I don't know if he's in any other movie.
He's actually a pretty, he's
Is he?
in, yeah.
I don't recognize him.
Yeah, Koala did a deep dive on it.
I do. I watch a lot of old action movies, and I figure he'd be in more of those. But
Well, Lewis and Murphy end up losing them, but they end up finding them about 20
How?
minutes later.
How? How?
well, you know,
I don't understand.
bad guys always hang out at the old steel mill.
Yeah.
I mean,
where
that's
they're
just
at.
you just go there and check. Like,
So
That was the only building in that direction that they were heading.
that's,
Yeah.
I guess that's
don't
it.
there's
get
a
it.
sign that
And the
says like
dumbasses-
Clarence Boddicker and dudes hang out here or something. Like
I
that.
hate the fact that during this whole movie, she's running around like she's fucking what's dude name from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Jack
Depp.
Sparrow?
Jack Sparrow. She's running around like Jack Sparrow with a gun. All up in the air. Man, get on out of here, bro.
I will say before we get further, my hindsight, because they had a conversation because she ended up getting on the radio like, hey, where's backup? They said they're like 20 minutes away. So they kind of looked at each other like, oh, are we going in? And they agreed to go in. I would have not have gone in.
Yeah, what's
this is
the rush?
Big ass building.
Yeah, they got out of the car. Yeah.
Just stay and wait for backup.
Yeah. I've always thought that when I watch this part. I'm like, just wait like 5 or 10 minutes at least. Like, give yourself, because you got to sneak for 5 minutes probably. But did she get fooled by a donger here and he just uppercuts her? Like,
Well, they not only go in,
They split up.
they split up.
So stupid.
Yeah.
And that's when Lewis sees a guy peeing, and because she wants to check out that big old Johnson, he gives her a super
well,
punch.
that's speculation, but
Super punch over the balcony, while Murphy actually kills a guy and ends up getting surrounded by the other bad guys of the gang.
Well, let me talk about that scene where Murphy, he shoots the one guy by the TV because he grabbed the gun. He shot him twice. The guy on the couch also grabbed the gun. He didn't shoot him. So where's the logic? You're going to shoot one dude, but you didn't shoot the other.
Wasn't the first guy Asian or something?
No, they were both white.
well, how many times do you think that one guy's killed someone with an uppercut? Because he just leaves her.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything about it. He doesn't go check or anything. He just
check.
She
assumes.
fell like 20 feet.
Not, I
That
mean,
was
you need
one,
some like
like,
soft
no.
garbage. Just kidding. I don't remember what it was, but like, you know, if I uppercutted somebody off a ledge, I'd at least like, you know, go down there and poke them or something.
Yeah. That was my hindsight.
Yeah,
you want to
there you
put?
go.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
we
ahead
had
and
the
push
same
it.
hindsight.
Yeah.
Might have a goat hindsight soon.
No, you don't have to do that. Come
Yeah,
on.
because I literally said if I was the guy
got
with the Joker laugh, I would have went down to make sure she was dead
Yeah, because like it's just an uppercut.
or had her contained at
And
least.
I think she had her helmet on still. Maybe she didn't.
Let me ask you this. How perverted you got to be in a life and death situation and look at a dog?
Yeah.
Well,
Sucked by a dick.
I don't get that because he
You
even
saw
made
him
a
eat
comment like, can I at least like zip up or put it in or something like that? He was waiting, like
Put it in.
he was
Just a
waiting
tip.
for it.
Well, like, you know, you saw him peeing, so you know it's out. Are you not believing it's out when he says, can I zip this up? Just like, be like, no, you can't zip it up, turn around, you know?
You take 2 steps back, bitch.
I mean, shit. Also, create a little distance.
Why are you in punching distance?
Well, and like, dude, if I got a gun on you and I look down to here, I can still see you. So you're not going to surprise me with a slap and a uppercut. You're getting one in the neck. Like, yeah.
Yeah, she was really distracted.
She's like, look at all that meat and bang. Gone.
Well, they torture Murphy for a little bit before just giving him the 20-gun, fucking 21
He
gun
would have bled
salute.
out because the guy ended up shooting his arm off, his right arm. I guess that's not really needing to be that specific.
matters.
But like he would have bled out because there's not a tourniquet on it. He
we're in the
wasn't
future.
holding it or anything. He would have bled out within that first wound.
Well, and like Clarence doesn't die because, you know, he goes on to have that family and from the popular TV show, that 70s show. And like, I don't know. He doesn't seem this mean there, so he obviously mellows out. But
Well, about 4 or 5 guys straight blasting Murphy to pieces.
yeah, they
And
tear
he's
him up.
not dying.
And he's feeling every blast.
Yeah, he's having a bad time.
He's not dying from blood
And
loss.
Paul Verhoeven was salivating off
Oh,
camera
man.
over there.
I don't get it.
Well, he just kept screaming. And eventually Lois wakes up and
Lewis.
finds Murphy in pieces. Well, they rush Murphy to the hospital trying to save him frantically, but they end up calling it. And when we see him waking up with Morton in his face, and I guess this is the program that he was mentioning, the head of OCP. He wakes up periodically throughout this process, so we're seeing different people doing different things. They're celebrating New Year's, so time is passing. I guess that's what they're trying to show the audience. The official unveiling is done. We're introduced to RoboCop.
I do want to know how long it was taken because Bob Morton said at the meeting that he would be able to get something up and running within 90 days. That's only 3 months. So 3, 6, 9. Yeah, 3 months. So for this one, it seems like it's a lot longer.
Well, and also the thing that he's
So-
being created for to like help protect is built in 6 months. So it's got to be between 3 and 6, like the city or whatever. But
Yeah, the new city.
Also, like, how mad would you be if you got murdered by shotguns and then you got woken up in a robot body and some drunk bitch kissed your visor on New Year's Eve? Like, I'd be like, get the fuck! I'm a robot now. I got to think about this. Like, that would make me so mad. Anyway,
Well, let me go to the technical mind here. Because it's supposed to be Detroit, right? Wintertime, Detroit's supposed to be cold. You don't see no snow on the ground this whole time.
Do we make the assumption that it's cold? I mean, they have jackets on.
It's Detroit.
I mean,
Well, it was filmed in Texas, I heard.
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
So maybe that's another windshield error there.
But I do want to make a point. I think it's in one of the facts that this medical team was like an actual medical team. But there was a motherfucker that was touching him without gloves and inserted a needle into his chest, not wearing gloves.
Oh, that's in the future.
That's not.
80s.
This is not a medical
You said
team.
the 80s. I said in the future.
There's no germs in
It's
the
a
80s.
time thing. We're just not sure which time frame. But
And I guess the people that worked on him are clapping and celebrating him, and that we see OCP pulling up in the police department where they're setting up their main base of operations, and they're talking about all the systems that's going to take to keep him operational.
I do want to make a point because the woman, which I'm assuming she's like the head researcher for this thing, she was excited about being able to leave his left arm because they were able to save it. But then Bob Martin comes and was like take it out, remove it. He needs to be a full robotic. I would think that they'd be all on the same page. Like I felt like that took an extra step that they didn't need to do. So
for sure.
But I also think it would look whack as fuck if he had one human arm.
Yeah, it
and
looked
the
like he
other
was
one.
wearing like a sleeveless shirt on that side.
Yeah, it would not.
They'd have to get him just a sleeve. Like he'd have a closet full of just the left sleeve. Like that'd be crazy.
But honestly, though, whenever they unveil him to the police department, I think I would have done the same thing, dude. I would be like, "What the fuck is that?
We gotta
this
see
thing is
this.
huge. Hey, get the hell out of my way and get to it. Hey, okay."
But they all seemed like they had no idea he was coming. Like the chief, the main black guy, I don't know his name. I'm assuming he's a chief. So the chief, he had no idea. He's the chief of the police department. How in the hell I get OCP is a business and they bought out the police department, which I don't think that's valid in the first place. Can an actual business pay? And it's a government.
He said it's classified, so they don't got to know any information. The only thing they need to know is, hey, clear out your fucking storage locker. We need to put something in
they're
there.
in that chain link cube, and the cops can't figure out how to get to it. I was like, just walk around. It's a cube.
Well, while they're in there, they're showing what it takes to keep RoboCop operational.
Baby
They
food.
give this nasty ass pasty baby food that they're going to give to him, and then
The
they
guy
show
kept
this.
eating it.
They show this tracking device, which is very 80-esque. They put a light into this little box and then put a sticker over top of it, so it didn't look digital at all. It was just very analog.
Yeah, this is literally something that fucked me up last night. I've seen this movie 100 times, but I was like, that tracking device couldn't track shit because the thing is static. It's not moving.
toy.
Yeah, it can't move.
It's a toy.
It's really dumb.
Oh, well, they ask him, what are your prime directives? And number 1 was to serve the public trust. Number 2 was to protect the innocent. And number 3 is to uphold the law. And number 4 was classified. Then they go to target shooting, and all the cops are impressed by RoboCop. Lewis makes an observation that RoboCop puts his gun away, kind of like TJ Laser, kind of like Murphy did.
Well, there is a box at the very top because he's in this cubicle where you shoot at the target. There was a box with a number. It ended up stopping at 141. Was that him shooting the target 141 times?
Just the bullets.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got a hindsight if I can
Uh-oh.
say one.
Yeah, go for it.
Is that I practice gunmanship, right? And so whenever Lewis was shooting at the targets, it's supposed to be one bullet, one hole. But every time she was firing, it was 3 or 4 holes. Every time she was shooting. What type of damn gun she got?
It'd make sense if it was Robo's gun, but not hers. Yeah.
Wait, what's your hindsight?
Buy a new gun.
Right after the shooting session, you get to see what we were talking about earlier with the ramp, the one-way ramp. He gets in the car as
gets his first
RoboCop,
assignment.
just barely misses a car coming in as he barrels out again. He hasn't lost
burns that road up, man.
Yeah, it might be Brandon.
He literally has a lead foot this time. But so we see this guy in this game show saying that I'll buy that for $1. Yeah, and they just laughing it up, kind of like a bitch with a paint can.
I love it.
And it's an old couple watching in this convenience store where a guy comes in and tries to rob him or
She
rob
just
them.
got the drawer all open with the money. She's just counting it on the counter.
Yeah, she hits the silent alarm, and they're like, "We don't have no safe." And he's like, "Motherfucker, I train, stupid.
It's underneath all these empty cans of
What
Miller
the
Lite.
fuck?
Yeah, how often do y'all use that? That's a terrible stuff. Y'all keep stacking.
You got to
that shit.
stack that shit up every night and morning and shit. Like,
But
This
that's
is
when
stupid.
he went in and grabbed the magazine, bought the magazine, and this bitch put it in a bag. Who puts a magazine in a bag?
yeah, that's ridiculous.
But that's when RoboCop
Why does
shows
he
up.
keep yelling "fuck me"? Because he's worried, I guess. Couldn't figure that out last
Alien.
night.
But RoboCop shows up with the fastest response time of any police officer.
Yeah, he's literally outside.
Yeah, and he tells the guy, surrender. And he just keeps tanking these shots. Like RoboCop is just like, fuck him. And he keeps walking forward. And when the guy tries to run, RoboCop clotheslines him, but somehow he goes flying through a freezer in this crazy odd direction that the momentum was not even carrying him. And RoboCop just says, good night. And leaves.
I don't-
So you shattered their freezer. You left the guy unconscious in there, and you didn't arrest him. You just left. Like,
I don't get this. So is he just here to kill people?
I think that was a theme in the 80s, man. Like, I don't think he was dead, but he
might have been.
He
unconscious in the
got
freezer.
shards of glass everywhere.
there's a high likelihood that gentleman's dead or will die shortly thereafter.
yes.
But in the 80s, man, I think it's what happened because it makes me think of the Ninja Turtles, how they just beat the shit out of people. They
And
never
just
called the
left,
cops.
yeah.
They just left. And it was okay. It was okay.
Well, like the
And then we
rapist
see-
right after that, he gets shot in the donger. You know he
we
ain't gonna
do
make
see
it.
this lady running out of this grocery store or something, and these two sickos are trying to cut her hair, and they're like, yeah, I wonder what she looks like down there. And then I'm pretty sure sexual assault was about to happen. But
It's not pretty sure it was 100% going to happen.
Yeah, she said we don't want your money.
not on RoboCop's time, because RoboCop shows up and he kind of takes her like a hostage. He's behind her and he's like, yeah, get away from cop. And you're like, oh my God, what is RoboCop going to do? Well, RoboCop activates his targeting system and shoots in between her legs
That's what I'm saying.
and shoots the guy right in the dick.
Bro, like, I've never been a lady, but there's no way she didn't feel the wind off them things as they blew through her skirt and shot this man's dick off. Like,
Well, my thing is that, like, some women are not the same. Like, they don't have
vagina, Morty.
Yes, they have different structures where it's just like
Boy, that
you
is
could
so-
have a longer, not a
wrong
longer
with that,
one,
Rick.
but like they could be bigger. Yes, she looks skinny and things like
Yeah.
that, but like he aimed pretty fucking high up
That's what
to
I'm
be
saying.
able to get the guy's balls.
if she ain't shaving, he probably caught some hair on the way through.
His
Like,
targeting
that's
systems are
dude.
very
This is the
accurate.
80s, you know.
But again, he walks away.
Yeah.
Well, after she tries
Well,
to
the lady-
awkwardly
I'll call her
close
a rape
her.
crisis center. Bye.
The lady runs up to RoboCop after thanking him, and he kind of looks at her and says, "You've experienced some emotional shock. I am calling a crisis center immediately." And like you can tell that he doesn't have that human element to him. He's like, solve crimes, leave.
Yeah, she forgot
awkward.
that she just nearly got sexually assaulted because that was so fucking weird. She's like, and he's like, bye.
But then the other guy didn't get shot, so he could just run away.
Yes, yeah, that guy's still at large.
Yeah.
Why
He's
didn't
not
he put one in his
arresting.
ass or
Well,
something?
technically, he didn't really do anything.
How
He
much
just
of a
held the lady
deterrent-
up, stabilized her.
How much of a
the other guy
deterrent
cut
would
her
that be in
poop.
crime?
I'm
if you just got
questioning
shot
you
in the
now.
dick all the time?
You're a fucking.
That would be, I would say he probably stopped.
Yeah.
At least he probably doesn't have a penis to be able to sexually assault anybody.
Yeah,
anybody
his
else,
primary
but-
weapon has been
I'm saying, like,
disarmed.
any crime you get shot in the dick,
Yeah.
that's gonna stop anybody from robbing banks.
Or getting thrown
Yeah.
into a
You shouldn't shoot the end off of my dong. I'm probably going to stop doing crime.
Maybe that'll be a capital punishment.
That's just a 1-to-1 there, I think.
Well, finally, there was a hostage situation where he shows up and tells the negotiator to keep the target talking.
Did you see that the ambulance that pulled up behind, it looked like the hearse.
Well,
Like
they
it
were
was
ready for bodies.
It was a Ghostbusters ambulance.
Keep the target talking. He walks upstairs and uses his infrared heat vision, but he can see like the guys moving behind the wall. But how the special effects are in this movie, it just seemed like a guy in the blue and red and orange, like a suit. It didn't seem like the actual vision.
Probably was.
It just seemed like a colored suit, like a little skin suit, instead of the whatever the vision is for the effects
You
here.
know, those little skin suits.
But he eventually ends up just punching through the wall and pulling this guy through the other side and punches him out a window.
Does that not kill him? Isn't this a mayor
Listen,
Well, former mayor.
A former mayor, like, yes, he's a bad guy and he's a criminal and he's taking hostages and stuff like that. But like, again, he's not arresting anybody. He's just potentially killing them.
Well, if you paralyze them, they're pretty easy to arrest.
did you see how the cameraman followed him all the way down?
Yeah, the cameraman's like, oh, splatter.
Even did a little bounce. Like,
Oh, shit. Brutal.
obviously, the society doesn't really care if people live or die. If you're a criminal, who cares? Then we see a commercial for, was it Newcom or something? It says, get them before they get you. And then more news reports what's going on in the city and how people are reacting to Robocop. They seem to be enjoying him, and Robert Morton had been promoted to vice president because of this Robocop. So it looks like it's working out for him. Morton has talked to other executives. When he goes into the restroom and they start talking crap about Dick Jones.
This is weird because, yes, there's 3 urinals, but the second guy, he was leaning over.
Nukem is what the game is called. Get them before they get you. Nukem.
But it was weird how he leaned over to talk to Rob Morton, like secretly. But why would you can't be secretly in a men's restroom. There's so many stalls. There's so many people coming in and out. So like this secret, like this shit talking, you don't do in a public setting.
Well,
Koala, there are rules about a men's restroom.
Yep.
Okay, what happens in a men's restroom stays in a men's restroom.
well unless
so-
Dick Jones is blasting the Duke in the stall, because like he came out and was like, I called the old man Iron Butt.
You did.
One time I called him asshole.
So Dick Jones, who's the former VP, and all these guys, they start rushing out of the bathroom because they know Jones is in there dropping the deuce. But they don't wash their hands. They just rush on out of there.
If
They
the
don't.
old guy grabbed my bald ass hair like that,
well,
it'd be on.
hold on.
On, he's giving-
The other executives tried to leave real quick with piss on their pants and everything.
Yeah.
But Morton shows no fear. He starts washing his hands like a decent human being.
Well, I guess you can't really, like, you already got caught shit talking. So, I mean, like, you kind of got to take it.
He's the vice president. Like he's
The
got.
phrase "Dick Jones is a pussy" is hilarious. Dick is a pussy is so funny.
Well, Jones threatens Morton and says that he's number 2 around here, and Morton has messed up, buddy boy.
Listen here, guys.
When's the last time somebody called you buddy boy?
Listen here, guys.
Starts
I think
it off.
the worst part of this is Mr. Dick Jones didn't wash his hands.
No.
Big Dick Jones.
Big Dick Jones didn't wash his hands.
Mr. Dick
He didn't
Jones.
even wipe his ass.
Well, how you know that?
He just pulled his pants
pulled
up when
his
he was
pants
done.
Yeah, he came up pretty hot.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
knows that an executive stands up before he wipes.
So he gets up, okay? He gets in Bob's face and he grabs his hair.
Chunk of that hair.
Just chunk of that hair.
What would you do, Goater? Somebody grabbed your hair like that,
It
man.
would be
So if he
fucking
did wipe his ass,
crumble that old man. Oh,
He got ass shit fingers all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be.
got
I'd
put-
go home and wash my hair after I beat that old man's ass. Buddy boy.
Well, then we go back to, after this threatening scene here,
Iron Butt.
we go back to Robocop, who is supposed to be in the shutdown mode, in rest mode, but he starts dreaming about the guys who killed him. And when he finally gets up, he decides to leave.
But the scientists, I'm assuming, like, the sole purpose of the scientists sitting down next to the
Just to
monitors
monitor him.
are supposed to monitor him.
Yeah.
Like, they're not doing, like, you see him jerking, you hear him. He's metal. He's metal. So it's like you
see him
hear
jerking,
it. Oh
so
my
you
gosh.
you gotta discipline him.
Saying, but that's
He's just over there
Robocop's
jerking
just
it.
furiously jerking.
Stop
over
jerking,
there.
RoboCop.
But he's
jerking.
metal, so you would hear him moving.
Yeah,
That
you hear him
metal
jerking.
just spanking on that metal.
So it's just like they are
hilarious.
not doing their job like whatsoever.
They are not, but it's like kind of like a 9 to 5, man. Once you're a security guard and nothing happens for like the first fucking
Well,
month you're on the job,
And
you're
I
like,
feel like those dudes are drinking or something.
well, they
Just
try
let him
to.
jerk.
Once he does get up, they try to stop him, but they can't stop RoboCop. He's RoboCop, so he walks right through him.
So pause on this. This
No,
is
let's
where
not
I'm
pause.
like, so does RoboCop only get his directives from not the
OCP?
scientist?
No.
Because the scientists work for OCP, so I would think that they would be able to tell him, "Hey, you need to do this, you need to do this," but
His
like whatever.
directives should have only come from Morton. We'll discover later on that that's not true. But yeah, his directive should only come from Morton, and he's the only one that can change him. Because if you can change RoboCop, then you can.
But I mean, like, I understand he has the 4 directives of 4 rules, but like the police officers and the city changes, like the crime changes every single day. So like as a police officer, you have like a scanner and stuff like that. So like I would feel like he would still need to be told what to do and where to go because the crime changes all the time. But it's just like this whole entire movie, he's just doing his own thing.
He is the computer. But he starts running out of there, and they try to stop him, but he just runs right through him, and he ends up running into Lewis. And she asks him, "What is your name?" And he really doesn't know how to respond. And she says, "Your name is Murphy." And he kind of like,
he starts jerking again.
Yeah, he leaves anyway.
He leaves anyway.
Real quick. At this point, I noticed, like, to me, this girl looks like Amy Gyllenhaal.
Who's that?
The lady from
Jake
Dark
Gyllenhaal's
Knight.
brother.
Maggie Gyllenhaal?
I mean,
Maggie.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said Amy.
She was in Dark
Knight. She was in Dark Knight. Does she look like that to y'all?
Which one?
Lewis.
Nah, I don't get that from her.
I get it from her eyes.
She had a big face.
I think
she had big
if
cheeks.
you changed a little bit of stuff, yeah, she's kind of close. Me and Chelsea, she'll be like, "That looks like so and so," and I'm like,
Not this year.
Not this year." But,
So picture Dark Knight in your mind, right? And then look at this lady whenever.
Sorry, I pictured Christian Bale when you said
Yeah,
picture Dark Knight in my mind.
I don't see it.
I kind of get it.
Gyllenhaal had the big old cheeks, man. Big cheeks.
Lock him up.
But the scientists blame Lewis for him acting the way he does.
I don't get that. Like, why is she getting in trouble?
Well,
like,
if she wouldn't have called him Murphy, he wouldn't have jerked off. I'm jerked in the thing.
He was already having those dreams before she got.
That is true, though.
Well, Morton runs up on her and threatens her job.
I hate Morton.
Well, RoboCop is going on patrol, and he ends up finding one of the guys who killed him. He's robbing a gas station of money and gas.
What are you reading, college boy?
The cashier is a college student, and the guy asks him, "Do you think you can outsmart a bullet?" And that's when RoboCop says, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me." And that is a classic quote from RoboCop.
It's one of RoboCop's many coats.
Gyllenhaal just looks sad because she got them big old droopy cheeks. She just,
Oh, come on.
oh,
She listens
dear.
to this. She's going to hurt her feelings.
I wish she did.
Oh,
She can come on the show.
excuse me. So
Okay.
we're at the scene
power.
with the one guy, stealing, robbing the whatchamacallit. You're at a gas station and he pulled out a cigarette and he lit it up. There is no way in hell. I don't care if I'm a criminal and I don't care if I'm stupid. There is no way in hell I would light up a fucking cigarette
Well, if you're stupid, you don't
in a
care.
gas station. You still have, like, you would still know not to do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he says,
Yeah, if you light a cigarette at a gas station, you're probably stupid.
another famous quote, "Do you think you can outsmart a bullet?"
Off the top of your head, do you know the name of the criminal that he catches at the gas station?
Yep, that was Vince Qualberger.
I'm saying the name of the character. Emil.
I just made up something, so I mean that's what my
First
best
name's
guess
Emil.
Emil Blonsky.
That's right. How'd you know? That's
That's
crazy.
actually
Well, when I was jerking last night.
Abomination. From
Oh, there you
Hulk.
go. Yeah.
But
His
that's
last
when,
name is Ortu. A mill or two.
That's pretty good.
well, the guy notices RoboCop from what he says, and he says, "I know you.
What did he say, though? What did RoboCop say?
We killed you."
RoboCop said,
Does he start jerking?
"You're coming with me, dead or alive," or something like
That's
that.
Oh, yeah, that's a famous quote. Yeah, I told y'all that's a famous quote. Y'all ain't catching up now.
No, but I think he starts jerking a little.
No, the guy says, "I know you," and RoboCop freezes, and
RoboCop
he's
jerks
just
a little.
thinking, just
Let's watch.
tanking all these bullets while he's shooting at him. One of the gas pipes bursts on
that a Mac
RoboCop,
11?
and
Or
RoboCop's in playback mode,
Micro
and
Uzi.
he's remembering who this guy is. And the guy throws a cigarette on the ground, knowing that it's going to lead to a fire and explosion. And before RoboCop can get his senses back, the whole gas station explodes. But throughout the explosion, RoboCop walks out of the fire, just like all badass like. And he ends up blasting at the motorcycle, causing the driver to crash into a parked car. The RoboCop walks over and picks him up by his neck. I mean, like, if he doesn't already have some kind of spinal damage from that fucking crash, like, I'm pretty sure he just snapped his neck then. Robocop just picks him up and's like, who are you? How do you know me? Like Frankenstein-esque.
Sounded a lot like our friend.
And then and then he doesn't really say nothing because, I mean, I'm sure he has some kind of nerve damage, and he just drops him.
Sure, he has nerve damage.
Yeah, and Robocop goes back to the police station where they keep all the files and uploads of pictures, and Robocop uses his data spike, injects it into the computer, uploads an image of the suspect, and he finds him and his accomplices.
It's a spike.
It's a data spike.
Like, I don't... How would you get information out of that?
He takes a spike, pushes it in, and when he pushes that in, it releases information, data, like DNA. Like a male penis. Yeah. You inject it, and it injects so much information.
It's like injecting sperm into a computer.
How many gigs do they say like sperm is? They like equated it to something like so many terabytes.
You're right. He just barely jerks when the guy tells him about the past.
Okay, listen. Get off the damn jerking.
I'm just saying. I thought he did a lot of jerking when he was remembering it, but
jerking it.
Well, now we've done it.
They did have the most amazing, like, walk away from flames type,
Oh, he's not that hurt.
Deal.
Man, that gun's skinny as shit right there.
He did look like the one scene did look like he got like engulfed, but then when it went to like the next scene, he was just calmly walking away. So that's like his face could still get burned.
That's what I was about to say. Is his face like just a fake face? Dude, he just fucking broke that man's spine pulling him up.
I told you, he's got some kind of nerve
fucking
damage.
Paralyzed.
Yeah. He's like,
I never noticed how bad he gets jerked off. He's like, yeah, that's
this
crazy.
movie is quite amazing for having actors and stunt coordinators this movie is actually like crazy for having like stunt people and actors really, really close to fire.
Yes, super close.
So you think that was real fire and not?
Yes, oh yeah,
that's real. That's real.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Ain't no animated shit. It's 80s.
They even like the weapons master guy. He like straight up. He put blanks and everything, but they like spit fire. Like every time they shoot, that shit is like like loud and blowing.
Wait till they introduce that sniper rifle that explodes. Somebody's real close to the building.
How come we've never invented a type of computer you have to jab a dagger into? I've always wondered that because R2-D2 has that thing, and
RoboCop does exactly that. He sees all the people that killed him because he looks up that guy plus his accomplices.
No jerking.
And he sees the main guy, Bodecker.
Which is said that he killed 31 cops or something like that. So why? How's this guy not being found? I don't get it.
They're checking the rap sheet of Bodecker. And she and it says that he's murdered Officer Murphy. RoboCop sees his address and decides to pay the place a visit.
Okay.
I mean, wait, let me clarify. He sees his own address. He sees Officer Murphy's address and decides to visit the place.
When he looks it up, the crime is MURDR, murder.
Murder, death, kill.
Murder. There's no E. Just for the record.
Is that an inconsistency in the movie?
No, it says it 3 times on the fucking screen. If you go back, you can see it. It says MURDR, murder, over and over again.
I feel like they were just trying to shorten it.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, they got a huge screen. I mean, you can type that full address out. You can't spell murder. But yeah, I noticed that last night, and I was like, really?
Well, RoboCop goes to the address and has flashbacks all throughout the house, memories that he has.
Pause on the house for a second. So first off, he had no key. So did he just break through this door, or is it just unlocked?
Look, you can't stop RoboCop.
This is in the future, so they're trying to sell it.
No, now he's in the future.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they have these robot computers, which is cool.
Yeah.
But there's so much trash and shit everywhere in the house. Somebody had to have brought these robot computers in to get them set up. Why in the hell would you not fully clean up the rest of the house?
Bro literally just pushed the door open. It flew right off the hinge. Yeah.
In the future, Donald Trump has deported all of the illegal immigrants, so there's nobody here to clean up.
Right, okay.
So
you said that.
Well, he ends up experiencing some kind of anger, and he ends up punching this damn realtor machine and then leaves.
You can tell by his mouth that he's angry.
Yes. That's all you get.
Yeah.
He does a lot of good mouth acting.
But why? Like, this is the part where I'm like, why is RoboCop not being monitored? I feel like somebody in the precinct or somebody in OCP be like, okay, why is he at this house?
Well, they got that terrible tracker.
Like,
It doesn't move.
They're
so.
figuring out why it can't work. Like,
I always, during this scene, I always imagine, and they show it to you a few times, but if you could see him just walking through there and like imagining his family, like it just looked like he's tripping out. like RoboCop's lost his damn mind, dude.
he ends up going to a nightclub where he finds one of the guys who killed him.
how did he know where he was at? It's just like he automatically knew where he was at and is like, okay,
I
I'm
think
going.
this is one of those
There's
scenes.
like 4 locations in Detroit.
It's like one of those scenes where you don't see him doing the research and stuff, but he knows who the accomplices are. He knows where they hang out. He knows who they talk to. And he just seen that, I think.
His son was really pumping that. Trident. Crazy.
Well, he goes to that nightclub and he finds the guy who killed him and he wants to know, where is Clarence Bodecker? The guy didn't want to tell him. He kind of fights back, but he's a
It's
little
RoboCop.
trouble. So RoboCop drags his ass outside where back in Morton's house.
Oh, the best part of the movie, dude. It's the best part of RoboCop 1, dude. Oh my god.
I knew it.
I can't contain my joy, my excitement. I am so fucking pumped.
So we're back at Bob Morton's house and he's got 2 girls.
You want me to say it?
And he's having a great time.
Sure is.
Sniffing cocaine, having a good time off the titties and everything.
Let's go,
Yeah,
baby.
they did say though that a mind is a terrible thing to waste, but they're doing crack or cocaine,
It's
whatever
cocaine,
they're
yeah.
snorting up.
Yeah,
So
crack's
it's just
for
kinda
bad
like-
people. Cocaine's for fun.
So it's just like that's not good for your mind.
I mean, debatable.
It gets a ring at the doorbell, and it
Wait.
turns out,
Hold on, pause on that. I'm sorry. These 2 women,
hey, Miss Line, come.
He's a horse.
yes, but they're kind of taking
They're
away
not
his
whores.
attention. Like they're not. It's not going to be a cohesive threesome because both of the women are trying to get his attention on them. So I was just like, I felt like they could have done a little bit better.
That's
with
every
it.
man's fantasy.
Oh yeah.
We don't care.
Not me particularly, but a lot of other men
Me.
they would love to have.
Hey,
Look at that silencer. But yeah.
Okay.
He gets a ring at the doorbell, and it turns out to be Clarence Bodecker.
Boddicker.
hey, listen,
And he
it's
comes-
Bod Dicker.
He comes in
Boddicker.
at gunpoint, and he says,
Bitches leave.
and he shoots the man in the legs
But he
after
came.
the bitches leave.
So there's a funny behind the scenes moment for this where Paul Verhoeven, he's like Dutch, right, or something. And he was like, so in this scene, you say bitches leave, and the bitches, he like referred to the women as bitches on set. And Kurtwood Smith in this interview, he was like, he just kept saying it. And they got Miguel Ferrer, the guy that's the dude who gets shot. He was like, he just kept saying it. like they were all like, he wouldn't quit calling them bitches. Like, and then the bitches leave. Like, yeah, it's pretty funny.
But
Why does he do it with his tongue? All right, sorry, go ahead.
So my thing for this is he comes in with his gun, but then he puts a silencer on. Why would you not already have the silencer piece on the gun?
Dramatic effect.
That's ridiculous.
It gives him time as he's screwing it in to say, bitches leave.
I mean, once you come in with a gun, okay, say somebody comes in your house with a gun, you're unarmed, you're like, okay, he can't kill me. Everybody's gonna hear the shot.
Everybody's going to, oh.
He starts hearing that. Okay, now you know you're dead.
Oh,
so you
shit.
gotta fight.
He's going to shoot my fucking legs and undo a grenade with his tongue and put it just out of my reach and then play a video of my boss.
But the logical thing is, why would you put a silencer on a gun if you're already gonna
blow up the house.
Bro, there is not a grenade in the future or current that blows a house up like that grenade, dude.
That's a good point.
Well, the bitches leave.
Bitches
and
leave.
The poor guy with his legs, he can't do nothing. So Bodecker, he puts in this DVD, and it turns out to be Dick Jones.
I think it's a laser disc. I'm just kidding.
And he's the second in command of the company now.
Yeah.
He's the one that sent him. While Jones is talking on the DVD, Clarence Bodecker takes out his digital grenade with this
digital grenade.
It had a timer on it, digital timer on it.
Oh, that's amazing, dude.
He pulls the pin with his tongue and teeth, all sensual like.
That's important.
All weird, like really. And he sits it on the table and he leaves. And it's about to destroy the whole bottom layer of the fucking Morton family house.
Blows that house to shit.
Dude, just destroys
One
it.
grenade blows the whole house up.
And then we see Clarence later on making a deal with the top Coke dealer in town, arguing about a discount, sticking his finger in the guy's wine glass.
What
And
the fuck?
snorting it?
And then the guy picks it up and drinks it.
I think it's a dominance thing. He's
That's disgusting.
I'm going to snort your wine. And he's like, well, I'll still drink it.
There's no way. There's no way. I would have not have picked up the wine after and drunk it.
I love it.
There's no damn way that, like, you have no idea
I don't wanna
where
fuck
this
with you,
man's
Sal.
fingers have been.
Yeah, especially him. He's over here licking grenades.
Well, they end up coming to an agreement. The door gets burst in like a steel door, like one of them freezer doors you got to slide shut. It ends up getting bursted in by none other than Robocop.
Again, how does he know where these people are at?
He's tracking them down.
Yeah, no. So I feel like whenever he I feel like a woman.
I got some.
Whenever he went to the club to get that guy, that's where he was like, we
got the
have a deal
information.
going. Yeah, he got the information from him.
Well, so there's another behind the scenes thing that I'm totally making up. But Paul Verhoeven said that there's a lot of scenes he cut from the movie where Robocop's just hitting the books, man. He's studying these guys.
Okay.
And
I
it's
see
really,
that.
he was like, oh, that's not very exciting. Let's cut that. So
This is like one of the scenes from that we probably shouldn't have seen, but it was great that it was in the movie. The Dark Knight, actually Batman Returns, when Christian Bale comes back as Batman and he's at the dockyard and the guys are like looking for him and he's like, where is he? And then Christian Bale's like upside down and he goes, here. And the guy actually screams. He goes, yeah, he screams like we won't
I
see
mean,
that.
I probably would.
That was hilarious.
I mean, honestly, if there was a guy dressed like a fucking bat upside down, and it was like a guy that's gonna hurt me, yeah. I'd
It
probably
was
shriek.
appropriate, but
Yeah, I
we
would
shouldn't have
shriek.
seen it.
Yeah,
Like we shouldn't see the RoboCop's research on where these guys
I
are.
But I
don't think
feel
we
like it
should have
would
seen
make
him lick that
sense.
grenade either.
Well, as RoboCop busts in
like
this
debatable.
crack place, he is just tanking
Coke.
again. RoboCop is a tank. He is for durable. You're like just
But his
taking
face.
damage.
But his face. Nobody can shoot his face.
Right.
No,
One of the
they're all
guys.
trained for the brain or chest.
My favorite unnamed henchman is the guy that's covered in cocaine. He's like head to toe, like powdered up.
Yeah, because it like blew
Yeah,
up.
like they wouldn't want you to do that. They're trying to sell the shit. You got it all over your body, bro. You're a bad employee, but yeah.
Well, he slowly takes out everyone one by one, and with
There he
complete
is.
accuracy, he finally gets a lock on Clarence and starts reading him his rights.
I don't get this. If he comes in and literally kills everybody else, why would you not just kill him?
Well, he's the main bad guy. He wants him to suffer. He's
then-
the one that killed Murphy.
Also, can this man even put handcuffs on anybody with his robot-y fingers?
Well, he can with his gun to their stomach. A bunch of bullets.
that's true.
And then like somebody handcuffs him later. But he shoots this guy with like a Galil or some kind of little assault rifle, and the guy turns and shoots the supposedly Italian coke dealer. And he flies through the air after like 2 5.56 hits him, and that's just insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of momentum that just
Crazy.
boosts
Yeah.
people in the different
It's like
directions.
some crazy bullet physics going
Well,
on.
as he's reasoning him his rights, he's throwing him through windows of glass and walls and everything. And Clarence he's given up. You know, he's given up all kind of information. He's like, Dick Jones is the one that did it. OCP.
Yeah, why did he do all that?
Well,
'Cause he
you
didn't wanna die.
do see RoboCop's like what give the rights, but then everything you do or say is whatever the thing is. You can see he starts recording, like at the bottom of his vision, it
Which is
says
funny.
recording.
Yeah.
And this is
I'm going to start recording now.
I think it's another example of
You would think he'd be recording all
the whole
times.
time.
well,
yeah.
this is another example of his human element coming more alive, beating the computer part. Because at first he was 100% computer. He starts having those dreams. The human element is coming in. He
Darken.
wants revenge now. He's
Yeah.
he's starting to get. He's getting onto the game. He's learning how to work this robot body. But he doesn't kill Clarence Bodecker.
Boddicker.
He just chokes him to death. No, he doesn't choke him. He just. But
I do also like the line,
He's
don't
about
you get
to.
it, cocksucker, I work for Dick. That's great. Yeah, that's a good one.
he's about to choke him to death, and that's when his third operative shows up on screen, and it says to uphold the law.
But he's literally killed all of these other criminals.
Because they're shooting at him.
Yeah.
Like-
you got to kill criminals now. That's
Oh,
what
he's still in
happens.
arrest mode, though, but he can't help himself.
So he holds back. He goes in arrest mode, and then we see RoboCop takes Clarence to the police department, and he says, "Book him." And they want to know the charge. They're like, "What's the charge?"
Do they not
He's a-
know who
He's a
this man
scumbag.
is?
He's a cop killer.
Oh, that'll get his legs beaten up.
He supposedly
Fucking
killed 31 cops. You would think every single officer in Detroit would know who and what and how he looks.
Clarence Boddicker, who is he? Well, he killed 31 dudes that work here.
All the guys on the wall here.
Yeah.
That's Clarence's wall back there.
Well,
I don't.
Clarence just looks over and he says, I want my phone call.
Give me my fucking phone call.
While he spits blood on the paperwork.
Bitches, give me my phone call. He's all about it, dude.
Well, Dick Jones end up tracking Robocop, and Robocop pulls up at the OCP building and goes to the top floor to confront Dick Jones.
Well, this part I also don't get because, like, I understand, like, Robocop at this point in time, he's not really cohesive.
No, I was gonna say that's not the same tracker.
He's not cohesively working with the police department, but he's about to take down somebody who owns the police department. You would think that he would have talked to the chief. Hey, I have proof that Dick Jones is the one that did all these bad things. So I just don't get why he went and got the backup. Like, he went by himself. Like, I don't.
Yeah, because regular cops could have arrested him.
Yes.
Again, like, just fucking wait 20 minutes for a car to get there, dude. It's the future. Watch a fucking clip on FutureTube and 20 minutes later you got backup. Yeah, I get it.
He's just doing it solo.
RoboCop's a fucking idiot.
He's RoboCop. He's unstoppable.
Yeah,
I
except
understand
for
the
the fourth directive.
He didn't know it, which is what we're going to talk about right now.
Well,
he
he's
tries
I'm here to take Dick, and they're like, what? Very confused.
He tries to arrest Jones, but then we see Directive 4 shows up. And Jones explains that Directive 4, if he attempts to arrest a senior officer OCP, he'll initiate a shutdown. Well, Jones puts that into RoboCop. He's the one who put it in RoboCop's psyche. Jones says that he had to kill Bob Morton because he made too many mistakes. And it's time to erase that mistake.
But again, he's a robot. You know he's fucking recording. Why would you say the crime you did?
Because he thinks that the Directive 4 will shut him down and then he'll be able to. But he's not shutting down.
The human
side of it is overpowering.
But they don't make many moves to erase his memory, dude.
No, they don't.
Did they even have the capacity to erase his memory or anything?
I think it's all experimental.
They just have a dagger in there and twist it like every other computer in the movie.
Well, as he's shutting down, he is
dead.
Jerking?
Jerking.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of jerking.
Doing a lot of jerking.
I was like, where are you leading
Look,
with
he is interpretive jerking right there. That's like one of them dances you see at a one-man show.
So Dick sends in Ed 209 after RoboCop, and RoboCop starts fighting back, which he's already overridden this shutdown, I guess. But as he's getting away, he's going down the steps. And we realize at this point, and probably Dick Jones as well, that Ed 209 was not programmed for steps.
Well, look how fucking big and bulky he is. Like,
what set of stairs? Yeah.
He's not even be able to go through an elevator. How the fuck they gonna get him down from this boardroom in the first place?
Ever get promoted when you don't know that big fucking thing can't go down human people steps?
RoboCop,
a goddamn crane to get that guy,
is able to get away.
Of course.
Well, let's talk about this damn Ed 209 going down the stairs.
Is that thing a microphone?
What's a microphone?
The Ed.
He looks like it, don't he?
Like
the top of his head looks like it's just like the chain design of the Ed 209. The top of it looks like
extra microphone in here.
A microphone. It does look like that design.
It really does. It's even got the mesh look.
But Ed 209 tries to go down the stairs. He puts one foot on a stair and he's like, okay, I got this. Then he goes to put the second foot and then he falls down the stairs. And then he's just flailing about and making these weird ass noises.
Dinosaur noises.
The craziest thing is that they were heavily praised for the stop motion they did in this movie. Like, people were like, it blew my mind to see this robot, and now it looks like shit.
And if you think about it, if a robot's not able to get up, it would just stop. It would not be constantly trying to get up and making some crazy animal noises.
Like a turtle.
Well, it's got a big brain.
Like a turtle.
Well, when RoboCop gets to the garage, he is surrounded by police officers, the same negotiating SWAT team as well.
And they Cobra Cannon him.
And this is why I think that it was a different unit, because when they surround him, they say, we have orders to kill it. But
I'm assuming from Dick Jones, because it didn't explain that part.
Yeah, of course. But the officers we know that were teamed up with Murphy, that were doing on patrol,
and
Lewis, the chief, everybody else, they were like, what? No, we didn't get those orders. So I believe this was a different unit for the negotiation group, like a SWAT team, like a SWAT unit, something different than the original characters that we know, because they left. They didn't shoot at RoboCop.
Well, apparently these motherfuckers got different bullets because they're actually hurting RoboCop.
I would assume that it's just like how many times, because like everybody's shooting at him, that like it's going to eventually erode the metal. But wouldn't they bounce off and come back at the cops?
I would think there would be a substantial amount of ricochets and stuff. There would be several cops that were going to the hospital that night. But do they not use the 50 cal? They just straight up. That. Yeah, they've got like an M60 grade. And some 9mm.
They can't afford that.
It looks like a FAMAS or some kind of like.
But that's my thing. Is like even the criminals from Bodecker little thing.
He takes so many other shots.
You said what?
So whenever he was at the little cocaine thing, they had just as many guns,
that's true,
just as powerful, and it wasn't doing shit.
Through it, yeah.
Well, these cops are also walking at him.
Yeah.
So that makes a difference, apparently.
And they're also police officers. I don't know if he wanted to harm them.
Yeah, he didn't start shooting. He didn't even get his gun out.
This is the matter of if he's taking damage or not. And I think he's taking damage.
I think if he was jerking more, we could tell. But
I mean, his armor is only so... you can only shoot a tank so many times before you get through it. So he is taking damage. He doesn't want to take damage. I'm pretty sure his human element is probably feeling defeated as well.
Which 2 points right here, because you notice in this scene, they are shooting at his head. There is no bullets in his actual like chin cheek area, but a bullet did damage a bullet hole into his eye spot. Again, where did the bullet go? Did it just magically just like bounce back, even though it went through his visor?
It might have got stuck right in the visor, and he peeled it out when we didn't see it.
Yeah, that
possibility.
This whole scene is terrible. I hate it.
Well, he ends up getting shot a bunch of times.
Love this movie. Hate this.
Most of these bullets, he tries to get away. He ends up rolling through the crevices in a parking garage, which I have always wanted to do, just to get down lower, faster. Just drop down through the layers. I'm just saying, it's been interesting to me to try to do that.
I'd literally like to see you do that.
I would.
But Lewis,
we'll solve that.
Ended up. You need to do it earlier, sooner rather than later.
Sooner rather than later.
Too old, you're not going to be able to get through
it. In a couple of years, so let's get it now.
But Lewis, once he fell through 3 levels, Lewis was right there. Again, how does she know? How does she know where the fuck he was at to be able to help him?
There's a lot of scenes Paul Verhoeven cut where she's hitting the books. It's the same explanation for everything.
And then she helps him get into the car. She drives off. They're still shooting at the car. Like, they're shooting at a fellow police officer. Yes, she's helping RoboCop.
Yeah, they're
so I guess
hammering
that's
at this lady.
But I'm like, that's a fellow police officer.
Yeah. She's helping the robot killer. Yeah.
Back to the news reports. We'll see a commercial for the 6000S UX vehicle. What kind of dinosaur was that, Goat?
I don't think that's a real
That
dinosaur.
was a Niggasaurus.
Oh, damn. Well, he can say it. And
nobody else noticed that it says 6,000 sucks.
Yeah, SUX, yeah.
And then
I want something to get shitty gas mileage.
A laser cannon.
2 miles per gallon. Get the fuck out of here.
A laser cannon had gone off and started a force fire on Earth from space.
That happened.
And 113 people were dead.
Including two
former U.S. presidents from the laser attack. And does this not sound remotely, just remotely similar to the fires that started in Hawaii? I'm just saying. They said that there were laser attacks.
Now, when you put that tinfoil hat on, I wonder what you were going to say, but that's crazy, man.
To me, with this just being supposed to be such a futuristic movie, it's crazy how much this technology is backfiring. Like, this just the Ed 209 fucking killed a human being when it was being tested, and then this laser thing killed 13 human beings. Like,
plus 2 former presidents.
What the hell is wrong with this technology?
Maybe, guys, listen here. This might be the start of the Terminator.
Isn't there some overlap like that where this and the Terminator universe are technically the same? There's some movies like that. But, okay.
OCP is trying to avoid a strike by the police officers. And there's an interview where people on the streets, and one guy is interviewed, and they give you like a title of like the person on the street, and it just says unemployed person. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, take that shit off. Put me off there.
He's proud of it.
And then we see Clarence Bodecker coming to see Dick Jones.
Can we just talk about how much balls he has to just walk through the COP building that owns the fucking police department after he's killed 31 police officers?
And he like walks through the janitors cleaning shit up. He's like walking on their trash. They can't sweep it up. Like, he's a dick.
Well, Jones tells Clarence that he involved him by saying what he said, and now he has to go kill it, referring to RoboCop. Jones ends up talking him into it. Saying like, hey, you get this, the person who owns half of the new city that's being built, you'd have a lot of distribution power in that.
Yeah, how much drugs are people gonna buy with $1 million? It's like it's $1 million community, like $1 million people community or something like that.
Out of workers,
like how much prostitution?
You'd be in charge of that.
A guy that knows how to open new markets could find a lot of money. Clarence,
Well, Clarence is on board,
bitch.
And he gives him the tracker for RoboCop. And Clarence asks for some high military grade gear, because that's what he's going to need.
I mean, that's so far. Well, I guess at this point in time, he's taken so much damage from regular bullets. I feel like they could technically get him down without.
That Cobra Cannon's going to get him.
And then we see Lewis pull up to this old abandoned factory that looked like the first scene where we seen RoboCop was killed.
Why would they take him there? Why go?
I guess they got a lot of abandoned factories in Detroit.
Well, they're not going to revisit the same place.
And she brings him some stuff that he requested. A gun, a drill, and some baby food in case he gets hungry.
They did say that she had no problem getting all this stuff because half the force is on strike.
That's true.
What are they specifically striking for? Is it because OCP
crime
owns it, or
crime? They need higher pay. They're risking their lives for like this low income.
Crime is just so bad.
Like, yeah, it's crazy. But he ends up using the drill to take off his mask. And it's confirmed for sure that this is Murphy. He asks about his wife and his child, and Lewis tells him that they moved away and started over. And then we see the group who killed Murphy all reunited. As the police officers are on strike, crime is running rampant throughout the town. People are taking whatever they want. They're bragging about what they've taken. But Clarence shows up with this high-powered rifle. And the black guy we was talking about, what was his name?
I don't know his name.
Old Laffa. He's got the 6000 SUX.
Didn't he say that he stole it from?
Like yours, Clarence.
Didn't he say he stole it from the police impound?
Well, he said when he came out of prison, he found a car with all these guns in it. They like planted it for him. That's what I took from it. I don't know.
Yeah, he pulls up with that bad boy, but Clarence shows him that high-powered rifle.
And they just blow up shops.
And he wants to give a little test shot. So he shoots that fucking Cobra Assault Cannon and blows up the guy's SUX.
Yeah, I think he just did not want the guy having the same damn
There's a lot of F-slur used in this scene, too, I noticed last night. Like, pretty crazy, dude. Those two guys just keep calling each other the F word.
You don't want to be gay in the 80s.
No, it was relentless, dude. I don't think either of those guys are even gay.
But then Clarence shows him the tracker, and he says that he's in the old steel mill. So they all head out. Let me go back to RoboCop and Lewis.
Okay.
She's sleeping peacefully. She's having a great dream. And he decides This is the best time to recalibrate his targeting system
Yeah,
and
hammer
start
this gun off
blasting
in a big empty building with echoes and shit.
Which is right next
It's
to
5
her.
feet away from her.
Yeah.
Even if he does shoot the baby food glass, the shards can just literally swipe her, like get her.
My
like
targeting's off. Go to sleep next to where I'm shooting.
I don't. Yeah, this one was stupid.
RoboCop isn't the smartest guy.
Well, maybe whoever wrote this wasn't the smart.
I think there's a cut scene that really would explain it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Where RoboCop hits the books.
Well, yeah, he takes the baby food while she's sleeping peacefully next to the warm fire and just starts blasting it.
I didn't ever notice how much in line she is with the baby food. Like, he is shooting almost entirely at her sleeping body. Like, oh, he goes,
Super close.
I mean, yeah, with your targeting computer off,
steps?
like, bro.
Three
is she
steps,
sleeping
maybe?
on a bunch of rebar with a cover on it?
And wakes her the fuck up. She's surprised. She's like, oh shit, they're shooting, they're gonna kill us. But no, it's just RoboCop trying to aim some shit. But she was not safe. But she gets up and she starts trying to help him recalibrate. That's when we see Clarence and his crew show up. RoboCop tells Lewis, leave. But he doesn't call her a bitch. But she says, we're partners. And RoboCop's, all right, throw up some distraction. And actually him himself, he becomes the distraction, ends up killing off one of the members with a high-powered rifle.
Wait, pause on this. First of all, the white guy that we thought was paralyzed from the gas station, he's hanging out of the window, like of the van, looking around. Why is he hanging out the van? Just look through the windshield.
He's got to be ready.
RoboCop ended up saying something. Look at me, or he said, you're looking for me, and then that's when all the bad guys like spin around. I wouldn't have said anything. I would have been able to take off like a couple of the people with like sneaky.
I gotta say, RoboCop's not very tactical here. Yeah, he like throws that piece of metal like to spook him, and then does nothing with that moment.
Well, I think he was meant to be a distraction at this point.
But he doesn't do anything. They just turn and blow that whole side of that wall, and he's like, ha ha ha, got him. Like,
and that's true. Nothing happens. Lewis should have come out and blasted them all in the back.
Or RoboCop, who's on the fucking ledge.
Yeah,
like, he's overlooking them. Like,
well, the black guy dies first in the group. One of the guys tries to hit RoboCop with a truck, but he jumps out of the way at the last second and ends up running into some toxic waste where it spills all over him.
I feel like there would not be that much liquid.
he
But
got it pretty bad.
that is a terrible, terrible, terrible death.
Yeah, he starts to disintegrate, watching his skin burn off his face.
Bubbling up.
The Toxic Avenger could have, appeared out of this. What a twist. A horrific death that I just didn't see coming from this movie. He's just mopping up. I mean, he's just moping around. He's just trying to fucking survive whatever just incident he just happened to him.
Well, he ended up he ended up like struggling walking, and he found, is it Emil?
Yeah,
he found one of his other ones, and like he's like leaning on him, and he's just like, ooh, get off me, like, man. I don't want it. Like, for me, if I was Emil, I would have shot and killed him. I mean, like,
damn,
he's suffering.
Yeah.
No, not in that sense. No, not in that sense. I mean, he's suffering. There's no way
you for you to kill him.
Yes,
that's what he means by help me.
Yes,
help me die.
There's no way.
I don't want to be this chemical man.
No, he's not going to survive.
I want y'all. 100%. You can put me on record right now. If I turn into a chemical freak, I want you to shoot me in the fucking face right that second. Like, if I'm going, you just bang right away, all over.
Y'all wanted to know where
me.
the Toxic Avengers thing came from, right?
That's where it came from.
That's where it is. Well, while Clarence is trying to find RoboCop, he actually runs into Lewis, who is in hot pursuit of him. And when they aren't looking, Clarence runs straight into the Toxic Avenger. And he splatters all over his windshield.
So gross.
Causing Clarence to wreck upside down. And he's able to immediately get out of the car and start blasting at Lewis. Hits her twice.
In the chest.
Pretty good. But before he can make the final shot, RoboCop shows up. And Clarence sees his partner getting into position, so he tells RoboCop, "Hey, give up." But Lewis is slowly crawling for that high-powered Cobra rifle.
Does RoboCop not pick up on the facial cues that Clarence is like keep peeking at his friend on the other side? Like, if I was him, I'd be like, okay, wait, like, what the fuck is he keep looking at? He's stalling. What's happening? Like, let me figure out what the fuck's happening. And then also, why the fuck is RoboCop once again not fucking shooting him? Just shoot him.
RoboCop says he's not here to arrest him. Clarence's partner moves into this crane around to drop this steel beams right on top of RoboCop. While Lewis crawls for the high-powered rifle, she uses it to kill Clarence's partner.
I think his name's Emil.
And blow up the whole little podium that he was in controlling the crane. And RoboCop's stuck under these beams still that fell on him. And Clarence decides he's going to beat him to death and try to stab him. RoboCop does get stabbed with a steel beam in the chest.
I thought he didn't have pain.
Maybe his human side's
Still
coming
got
out?
some human parts in him. But he does get close enough for RoboCop to use his data spike and stabs Clarence right in the neck
with a knife,
killing him. And next we see that RoboCop's after, I guess, getting somehow out of those steel beams. I guess
He
Lewis
pushed it up.
Oh, okay, he did it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, well, it didn't seem
Well, because
like it
he
at
ended
first.
up, what did he say? RoboCop ended up asking Lewis if she was okay, and she said something along the lines like, they got me, or something like that. But, like, nothing came of it. Like, nothing, like, no explanation. Is she okay? Does she survive? Like, does she also get turned into RoboCop? Like,
She get turned into
nothing
RoboCop.
nothing came of her after this scene.
We do see RoboCop arrives at the OCP building, and Ed 209 is there to greet him. But RoboCop gets out of the car with a Cobra rifle and destroys Ed 209 with 2 shots. And then there's this nice little scene of RoboCop walking into the building, but we see this, like, Ed 209's feet coming into the scene, and RoboCop turns around, and, like, the audience is like, oh my God, is he still a threat? But then we see
the bottom half.
It's just the bottom half of Ed 209 still walking, and RoboCop makes his way to the top floor.
He's just, Ed 209 just overall was a massive failure.
Well, they're having a meeting. He tells them that Dick Jones is under arrest.
Well, pause on that part. So I don't know how, it's the top of the building, I'm assuming. This RoboCop exploded Ed 209. And they're just calmly in this meeting talking. Do they have soundproof windows?
No, they're up on the top
they're
floor.
on like 100th floor of this building.
I feel
There's
like
no
you
way
would
they heard that.
You wouldn't hear anything?
Bro, you're like 100 stories up. You hear a little click, clack, click, clack. That's it. They're talking about a meeting.
I figured you would hear something like an explosion or something.
No,
okay, because I'm just like, why is this fucker still in this meeting just calmly talking?
RoboCop shows up and says that Dick Jones is under arrest and that he cannot arrest him because he is a top executive of the company. Well, the main man says, what proof do you have? So RoboCop uses that data spike to show the confession of a killer, Dick Jones.
So that confession, was that the one from Bob Morton's house, or is that the one where RoboCop went to Dick Jones'
It's the one
office?
from RoboCop went to the office.
Okay, because I was, for some reason, I was like, how the hell did he get this footage from the blown up house? But if it's from the office,
Yeah,
like,
it's a
okay.
recording.
And on the they wouldn't leave after they heard an explosion, a guy got shot about 17,000 times at the start of the film, and they were like, well, this meeting was a bust. Like, so I think they probably they weather the storm on about anything that happens.
This doubles down on the theory of that, like, human life is
just meaningless to these guys.
Yeah, in the 80s, or I mean in future.
In the 80s, yeah.
In the
Well,
future
yeah,
80s.
future 80s for sure.
2080.
2080, you're not going to be worth shit.
Yeah. Be ready for that, guys.
Yeah.
Because I won't be around.
No, you will. You're going to live forever.
Oh, God, I hope not. But Dick Jones ends up taking the director hostage.
Which, do we know this guy's name at all? Like,
He's director, bigger Dick Jones. But he ends up being taken hostage, and he terminates Dick Jones.
Extremely smart of him. Like,
Yes.
it was very ballsy because Dick Jones could have automatically shot the guy in the head and killed him, but he didn't do that. But it was a very impressive, smart move. Like, he's the higher up for a reason. Like,
Yeah, that's right.
He's
He
smart.
fires him so he no longer works for OCP.
They literally refer to the guy that's the head of the company as Old Man.
oh man, so he just
The
does
old
not
man.
have a name.
That's his character name.
The
Old Man.
Well, the old man fires Dick Jones, which means he no longer works for OCP,
No more
which
Prime
means
Directive 4.
Directive 4 no longer applies to him, and RoboCop blasts him out of a window where he falls to his death.
And he elongates his arms more than anybody's ever seen.
And for some reason,
His arms get so goddamn long.
he
Yeah.
turns out to be a fucking alien from Men in Black.
It's nuts.
And god dang it, he should have wrapped onto like one of the windows and used his
The motherfucker could have saved his own life with them long ass arms. He just had to go and throw that motherfucker up there. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with that.
Why did they do that?
Yeah, they could have made a dummy.
Did they never play the scene back to themselves? They're like, cut it, put it in theaters. Like,
Yeah, it's fine.
his arms are long as shit. He was like that before. Like, you guys just missed it. Like,
Yeah, so he falls to his death. And as TJ Laser would do, he put the little twisty gun move back into his pocket. And the head director asks, "What's your name?"
Well, he said, "Nice shooting, son. What's your name?"
Murphy.
Yeah. RoboCop turns and says,
Murphy.
and then RoboCop flashes on the screen and the words go up on RoboCop.
Again, did Lewis die? Nothing else came of that scene.
We don't know. We don't
They'll
care.
put her back
Who was
together.
this loud?
I gotta say, if RoboCop's under some rubble and I say I'm a real mess, and he says they'll put you back together, they always do. I would say, but not like you, right? As I passed out. I mean, I told Chelsea that last night. I was like, it might hurt his fucking half of feelings, but like, I've got to say it. Like, I've got to be like, I don't want to be one of you. Like, as I go
feel
out.
like- You're right about the Terminator connection. Like, they started with RoboCop. He was the 1st. And eventually they got more human-like, but still more robo-like. More human-like in the aesthetics, but more robo-like in the like internals. And eventually you'll look more human-like, but you'll be completely robot. But let's give these people a little facts about RoboCop.
Extra, extra, hear all about it.
We got it.
And we're going to bring the facts to you hot and heavy with you. Number 1, Peter Weller was fired and rehired over the suit. The most dramatic moment occurred when lead actor Peter Weller finally put on the completed $1 million suit. He had spent 7 months training with a mime to develop a snake-like fluid movement. However, the suit was so heavy and restrictive that he could barely move his arms, let alone dance. Frustrated and feeling betrayed by the design, Weller's attitude on set became so difficult that director Paul Verhoeven fired him. The production briefly considered replacing him with Lance Henriksen, but they realized the suit was custom built for Weller's frame.
How did they just realize that?
Verhoeven and Weller eventually had a peace summit, shook hands, and Weller returned to develop the iconic staccato robotic walk we know today. Grizz?
A lot of people really don't know when RoboCop, what year it was set in. They said it was set in 2010, a dystopian 2010.
How about that?
Accurate, very accurate.
Very accurate.
That shit
I would say
happened to
so.
me in high school. A little bit after high school.
Goat, you got any?
Facts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
All right,
one.
go.
I got a good one. All right. So there was a weapons master on set. I forget what his name was. It was like Randy E. Moore. And one day when they were filming in the steel mill, he approaches him on the balcony and he says, "Your weapon's hot. Safety's off." And he's eating a stack of Oreos. Do you know this story?
No.
Well, Peter Weller insisted on being called Robo. And he said, "You fucking condition yourself in that suit for 6 months in the hot Texas heat. you're going to want to be called fucking Robo because you are RoboCop at that point. Well, everybody kind of felt weird about that. Kurtwood Smith, Clarence Boddicker, he was like, yeah, you want to be called Robo. It's weird, like everybody says this. But the weapons master hands him the gun. He's like, I want an Oreo. He says, Robo wants an Oreo. And Randy says, it's just you and I, Peter. If Peter wants an Oreo, Peter can have an Oreo, but Robo's not getting an Oreo. And he said that he clip-clopped in the suit to the edge of the balcony where the rest of the production crew was, and he's shouting, Robo wants an Oreo! Robo wants an Oreo! So the stage director that day gets on the mic into Randy's ear, the weapon master, and he says, just give him a goddamn Oreo. And he says, he's not getting them. And he puts the whole stack of Oreos in his mouth, and crunching them, and they're falling off the balcony. And he's like, you're not getting an Oreo, Robo. And so he causes such a fuss that one of the little tech assistants had to feed him an Oreo. And the weapons master ended up calling that guy the Peter Feeder. So after he ate the Oreo, he had Oreo in his teeth. So there was another assistant that had to pick the Oreos out of his teeth. And when they interviewed Peter Weller, they said, do you remember the Robo wants an Oreo accent? He said, I love Randy Moore to death, but I don't fucking remember the story. And I wish he'd stop telling people. The guy made it up, but it's in the documentary for the RoboCop movie, and people believed it for years. They thought that he was like demanding Oreos and like calling him, which he really did call himself Robo. Like that's not made up, but yeah, the Randy Moore guy, like he could consistently made up stories, and Peter Weller's like, I don't fucking remember the Oreos. Like he's like mad in the documentary, but you can tell he likes the guy. But yeah, anyway, that's my first one. So. Koala.
Most shots of RoboCop in the police car show him getting out or preparing to get in. Peter Weller didn't fit into the police car in full costume. When he needed to be in the car, he wore the top part of the costume and sat in his underwear to maintain the illusion that RoboCop wears the entire suit while inside a car. Most shots show his robotic feet exiting first. Panda?
I see. The suit was a death trap. The production was filmed during a record-breaking heat wave in Dallas, Texas. Inside the rubber and fiberglass suit, temperatures frequently reached 115 degrees.
Dang.
Weller was losing up to 3 pounds of water weight a day. Damn. The solution, the crew had to install a specialized cooling system inside the suit that hooked up to an AC unit between takes. The pantsless hero. Like you said, the suit was so bulky that Weller couldn't have actually fit into the Ford Taurus police car. In almost every scene where you see RoboCop driving, like Koala said, Weller is only wearing the top half of the suit and is sitting in his underwear. That's Grizz?
RoboCop was originally supposed to be CyberCop. Yeah. It was supposed to be a low-budget B movie. But I guess they changed the name, put more money into it. RoboCop. I like RoboCop a little better.
Yeah, I do like that better.
Yeah, flows better.
Sure.
Go.
So his partner was originally supposed to be a man. They actually rewrote it for a woman character, had to change a few things, but that's pretty crazy for the 80s. That's not something they did, especially such a big role in the movie. But Paul Verhoeven thought it worked really well, and he was very satisfied with the change. So, Koala.
For the attempted grape scene, writer Edward originally had RoboCop shoot past the victim's cheek, hitting and killing the rapist. While getting ready to shoot the scene as scripted, Paul noticed that Donna's legs were spread apart, giving him the idea to have RoboCop shoot between her legs and hit the guy in the genitals. Edward loved the idea so much, and that was how the scene was shot. Anna?
Beautiful scene. Beautiful scene.
It is gorgeous.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was almost cast.
He's too big and bulky.
Before Weller was chosen, the studio desperately wanted a bankable action star. Arnold Schwarzenegger was the top choice, but there was a hilarious physical problem. Arnold was too muscular. Producers realized that if they put the bulky RoboCop armor on top of Arnold's already massive frame, he would have looked like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. They realized they needed a slender actor with a distinct profile, specifically a great chin, as that would be the only part of the actor's face visible for most of the movie. Grizz?
Verhoeven's influence for this movie was between the Road Warriors and the Terminator, which that's why they wanted to choose Arnold Schwarzenegger for the film.
Interesting.
Well, this is not so much for this movie, but as the RoboCop franchise as a whole. But, Peter Weller famously is not in the third RoboCop film. And he said it was a scheduling conflict, but many interviews would reveal that after the second movie, he felt the direction of the RoboCop franchise as a whole was heading down rather than up. Really didn't want to do the movie. Was very professional in saying he had a scheduling conflict, which he technically did, but he just didn't want to do the film. If you ever seen the third one, you know why. He rolls onto that jetpack while the Japanese businessmen strike each other, and it's terrible. Koala?
Because the hands of the RoboCop suit were made of foam rubber, the car keys would bounce off of Peter's hand every time he attempted to catch them. The production took up to 50 takes and an entire day's worth of filming before finally getting the shot right.
You want to talk about thinking your job is just bullshit.
They were just sitting there tossing keys
to him all fucking day. And you go home to your wife and she's like, yeah, I was working at my real job. And you're like, well, I'd toss keys to Peter Weller. My life isn't so easy.
I feel like this people aren't finding solutions. Like after 10, be like, okay, this is not working. Let's find another solution for this problem.
Yeah, let's just film him catching it in a different angle and put a regular glove on
all day.
Yeah.
That's such a waste of money.
Their solution was, let's make copies of the keys so we don't have to keep picking up the same ones.
Yeah, just keep throwing keys. And Paul Verhoeven was like, we need this fucking shot. Like he had to have that shot. Yeah.
Panda.
Bitches catch. Yeah, something like that.
It was initially rated X for violence.
I had this one too.
Director Paul Verhoeven is famous for his more is more approach to gore. When he submitted the first cut to the MPAA, they gave it an X rating, typically reserved for pornography at the time. Because the violence was considered soul-crushing.
Damn.
The scene where Murphy is executed by the gang had to be edited down significantly. Verhoeven had to submit the film 11 different times before the board finally granted it an R rating. Ironically, Verhoeven argued that the violence was so over the top that it was actually funny and satirical. Grizz?
Christ symbolism. Apparently, Verhoeven stated that RoboCop is a retelling of the story of Jesus Christ. Yep.
Okay.
With themes of redemption and sacrifice. So RoboCop is computer Jesus.
Computer Jesus.
Stupid.
Go.
Actor Peter Weller has gone through the proper channels and done the actual legwork to become a doctor. He is now Dr. Peter Weller, and he will not let you refer to him as anything but that, reflecting his on-set behavior with the term Robo. He wanted to be called RoboCop or Robo the whole time. And now he does that with Doctor. If you interview him and you say, Mr. Peter Weller, no. He says, I'm Dr. Peter Weller. I earned that. And the other day he posted a video on Instagram. It's not necessarily a fact. It's just something I got to talk about. He ate like a pastry, got all over his fucking mouth. He didn't wipe. It was horrible. I was like, the whole time, I was like, wipe your fucking mouth. Wipe your fucking... I couldn't hear what he was saying because it's like so many flaky pastry pieces. Koala?
Random. And in Sacramento, California, a robbery suspect fled into a darkened movie theater to escape pursuing police. He became so engrossed in this movie, which was playing on screen, that he failed to notice that police had evacuated all of the patrons from the theater. When the lights flipped on, the stunned man was taken into custody.
Damn.
It was not that damn good. Like, come on. Panda.
I'm going to add on to the key catch. The key catch took 50 takes. Because the suit's hands were essentially stiff rubber gloves with no tactical feedback, simple tasks became nightmares. This is a scene where the RoboCop called a set of keys thrown to him by Sergeant Reed. That's his name, Sergeant Reed, the black guy.
Oh, not Chief.
No, he's Sergeant.
Sarge.
Yeah, because Weller couldn't feel his fingers, he kept dropping them. It took an entire day of filming, over 50 takes, just to get the 1 second shot of him catching the keys. The crew eventually had to use a sticky substance on the gloves just to make the scene work.
It took 50 takes for him to get the stickiness on there. Like,
Grizz.
after 10 would have been like, okay, let's do this.
They had multiple keys, though.
Good Lord.
This is going to be my last one. The influence on gaming. RoboCop in 1987 influenced some of the most violent video games that we play still today. The beat 'em up genre, like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, was all inspired by good old RoboCop. Goat.
That last one was my last one, I think.
Okay.
I've got some more, but they're just not, I'd just be wasting your time. So go ahead.
Okay, Koala. The convenience store robber was only meant to say, fuck me, just once. However, he kept saying it repeatedly, a total of 8 times, while shooting at Robocop. Director Paul thought it was amusing, and it was kept in the film. Panda?
It seemed like he said it 100 times. He just kept saying it.
The director threw the script in the trash. When director Paul Verhoeven first received the script, he read the first few pages, decided it was stupid action movie about a robot, and literally threw it in the garbage. It was only thanks to his wife, Martine, that the movie happened. She finished the script out of the trash, or she fished the script out of the trash, read the whole thing, and realized it wasn't just an action flick. It was a deep satirical social commentary and a resurrection story. She convinced him to give it a second look, and Verhoeven eventually signed on. Koala?
And you. Nancy Allen refused to wear a wetsuit underneath her clothes for her final scene where she lies wounded in the water, as she was afraid it would make her look fat. She quickly regretted the decision as the water was very dirty and freezing cold.
That sounds gross.
Panda.
The fluorescent heat vision hack. The movie was famous for its high-tech look, but the thermal vision used by Robocop was actually incredibly low-tech. In 1987, real thermal cameras were massive, expensive, and didn't look very cinematic. The trick? The production team simply painted the actors with fluorescent body paint and filmed them under black lights. This created the glowing psychedelic thermal effect for a fraction of the cost of real technology.
You were right.
I know. How about that?
That's crazy.
I knew it looked weird.
Yeah.
Koala?
So my next few is going to be like continuity mistakes or just mistakes in general. So when Murphy and Lewis are chasing the villains in the beginning, one of the bad guys shoots the windshield of the cop car, leaving a hole and messing up the glass. Not even a second later, the windshield is fine. Panda?
Ed 209 was a dinosaur and a pig. The sound design for RoboCop's rival, the Ed 209 droid, was a bizarre collage of animal noises. The sound engineers wanted it to sound intimidating, but also slightly broken. To give it a terrifying weight, they used leopard growls for its mechanical engine noises. When it famously falls down the stairs and squeals in frustration, the sound team used actual pig squeals. Its heavy footsteps were a mix of a Honda car door slamming and a sound effects originally recorded for a dinosaur movie. Koala?
Robocop tries to arrest Dick Jones but fails, and ED-209 is brought in to destroy Robocop. During their fight scene, it fires a missile at Robocop, and you can see the guide wire that the missile fires along. Panda?
Real Dallas police officers gave it a standing ovation. The producers were terrified that the real-life police officers would find the movie offensive, specifically the scene where Robocop throws a criminal through multiple panes of glass while reading him the Miranda rights. They held a special screening for Sacramento and Dallas police officers to gauge their reaction. Instead of being offended, the officers reportedly cheered and gave the film a standing ovation, loving the fantasy of a cop who didn't have to worry about bureaucratic red tape. Koala?
When Robocop is fighting Clarence in the cocaine factory, he throws Clarence through a plate glass window. If you watch closely, you can see the window shatter about 1 to 2 seconds before he goes through it. Panda?
The Twinkie defense reference. One of the most specific bits of drama on set involved a scene based on a real-life tragedy. The hostage scene at City Hall was inspired by the 1978 assassination of San Francisco Mayor George Moscone. In the movie, the disgruntled councilman holding hostages is seen eating Twinkies. This was a deliberate, dark reference to the Twinkie defense, a real-life strategy used by the assassin Dan White, who claimed his depression and consumption of junk food led to his mental state during the murders. Koala?
When Clarence's car is flipped over at the steel mill, he gets out and starts firing at Lewis. If you look at the windshield on Lewis's car, it is in perfect condition, and all of a sudden 9 bullet holes appear in it. Clarence didn't even shoot his gun that many times. Panda?
That's it for me.
I just got two more. After RoboCop stops the criminal from robbing the convenience store by bending his machine gun, the robber tries to run past him only to get clotheslined by RoboCop. The direction that the robber flies after getting hit defies all physics. When RoboCop looks up his old address, his house number is in the 500s on Primrose Street. But when he drives by the sign on his street, it says he is in the 3000 section. That was my last one.
All right, perfect. Well, let's move on to our final thoughts. I thought that RoboCop was a great one.
Big time.
Some of the movie mistakes can be overlooked due to the action that's going on in the film. The action scenes were loud, fast-paced, and just great. They did a great job on melding the man with the machine. I enjoyed it and could definitely watch it again and again. I say it's a great one because RoboCop's humanity slowly took over the robot component of the character throughout the movie. I enjoyed it. I mean, RoboCop is an 80s icon. But let's find out what you guys think. Koala, if you had a crook at gunpoint while your partner is being turned into Swiss cheese, would you take a peek at his Johnson? Or say that RoboCop was a good one?
Hell no. Like, he's already a criminal. He's going to put his hands behind his back. I ain't trying to look at his dick. I do think RoboCop was an okay one. I think it is a good action movie. It had a good idea to it. And for the time, the CGI and how it looks overall was pretty decent. Like, it was pretty good. I think there was some questions, maybe plot holes that could have been worked out to make it a good one, in my opinion. At the end, did Lois die? Did she get fixed up as herself? Or did she also turn into RoboCop? Clarence is just walking freely around Dick Jones' building, just not hiding it. It was just too obvious. It was like everyone knew he was working for him, and I don't know, that just got on my nerves. It's like the cops couldn't do absolutely anything to him in regards to helping the city. How did RoboCop keep finding out where the specific guys he was looking for were at, like a meal in the club, and then Clarence and the rest of the crew at that facility? RoboCop never seemed to check in with anyone or anyone monitoring his movements, and it just didn't seem like he was working cohesive with the cops. I do think it could have been a good one, but with all the unfinished feeling to the script, it's just an okay one for me.
Very nice, very nice. Grizz, if you were killed and brought back as a cyborg crime-fighting machine, would you shoot a guy in the dick or say that RoboCop is a good one?
Shooting everybody in the dick.
Oh, no.
I think this movie is a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. I say the story really got me into it, man. I just really what you were saying about the negatives, I see as positives as this movie goes on, especially in the 80s. This movie beat out a whole bunch of movies past that, especially the action, the storytelling, the comparison, and the feeling between being a robot and being an android and being a human. It has to balance all three of them at the same time. So I think that's very important to see. Yeah, you want to go ahead and have the same feeling as RoboCop as if you're him when you're watching this movie. And I feel like this movie really encapsulates that as hey, I gotta have no feeling when it comes to crime, but then your memories are flooding back, and it's like I gotta have some type of human feeling as I'm taking out these perps and getting my revenge for the people that kill me. It's perfect. I love revenge stories. I love RoboCop.
Golder, if your mother-in-law and family were at your house for way too long, would you say, bitches leave, or say that RoboCop is a good one?
Both. Yeah, no, I've been waiting for the moment in my life I could actually enter a room while fastening a silencer to a threaded barrel and then exclaim, bitches leave. Like, there's actually times where I'm driving on the road and I've got nothing else to do, and I try to perfect it. Bitches leave, and then I'll do like kind of slower, like bitches leave, like a little space. But yeah, I do that a lot. But yeah, no, it's a great film. I love it. It's definitely a product of its time. Paul Verhoeven is like a big satire guy, so a lot of the stuff that looks like ridiculous and like what doesn't make sense or isn't continuity or whatever, or obviously the windshield thing is just a mistake, but all the stuff that's like that doesn't make sense, like political wise and stuff, he's like trying to make some statement. Starship Troopers is really big on that too. It's just ridiculous, but I love them. I love both the movies. I love Running Man that he also did, or yeah. Total Recall.
Recall.
Yeah, I love those movies. Like, it makes sense that he would be asking for Schwarzenegger for this one because of that. But, dude, great films. Love them to death. Paul Verhoeven.
You say it's a great one?
Ultraviolence. Masterclass. Yeah. What is there one above great?
No.
It's best one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay one.
The best one is the highest
Best
one.
is the highest.
Yeah.
So
It's one of the best ones for me.
Oh,
for
wow.
Sure.
Wow. That is awesome. We appreciate that. And we're going to move on to movie 21 questions.
Happy with it, honestly. That is
what you're saying.
awesome.
All right, moving on to 21 questions hosted by yours truly,
Thank goodness.
Panda. So let the interrogation
long time.
begin.
Interrogation.
Are we sticking with years?
Yeah. So it's a
2000 to 2025? Or you want to start early? You think he's going to do early this go around?
maybe 19,
Is there a category already, or we got to find that out?
1990
Yeah, we gotta find all that
to
out.
2000.
1990 to 2000?
Yes.
Okay. To 5 years increment?
Mm-hmm.
So 90 to 95?
Yeah.
Is this movie made 90 to 95?
No.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. So
96 to
96.
2000.
Yeah, but we already know it's in that. So do you want to do 96, 97, 98? 3 years?
Yeah.
96, 97, 98.
Yes.
This is 97. Movie made in 97.
Yes.
Hey, 97. So 1997.
All right. Now we do genre. So that's action.
I feel like it's going to be an action movie, but we still need to ask.
Yeah.
Action, comedy,
Horror.
horror.
No.
Oh. So there's fantasy, sci-fi, animated.
It's not action.
Not action, not comedy, not horror.
Is it a no? Well, that's silly.
Were you fine with those three?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Fantasy, sci-fi, animation.
Yes.
Sci-fi.
Eliminate animation. See if it's animated.
Animation movie?
No.
It's not animated.
No.
Is it sci-fi?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
sorry, I didn't convene with you. Okay,
So sci-fi, 1997 movie.
I got this. Just wait.
All right. So let's do Tommy Lee Jones. Right. Let's do. I mean, we do the big names back in the day.
I think there's two movies it could be.
Well, let's go through.
Okay, 3 movies. Shit. Okay, 4 movies maybe. Wait, you said it was not an action movie.
Non-action, sci-fi.
Yeah.
So
let's do.
I think I know what it is.
Tommy Lee Jones. Let's do Bruce Willis, and let's do
Who was the guy who plays Spawn?
Action
Michael
movie,
J.
maybe.
White.
That's sci-fi.
And action though.
Yeah. Let's do
There's one that's horror / sci-fi. that
Jeff
I think it
Goldblum.
is. Sam Neill is in it. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
let's do those.
You don't think it's that one?
You want to add more?
Or are you trying to throw
I
me
think-
off the trail?
That's the top.
Three.
That's the main 4.
Tommy Lee Jones, Bruce Willis,
Sigourney
Jeff
Weaver.
Goldblum. You said top 4.
No.
You only gave me 3.
It's Sigourney
I
Weaver.
thought I gave you 4.
No.
They said Michael J. White.
Oh,
Yeah, but I
Okay,
mean, that
Michael
would be
J.
an
White.
action
Sorry.
movie. You got,
we're adding a 4th one to that. Michael J. White.
but
No.
but it's
Okay.
that he's in an action movie. We already said no to that.
Yeah, you're not listening to Goat over here.
We can't do an action movie.
This is not action. This is sci-fi.
He said no. Well, that's what I'm saying. But Spawn is an action movie,
Oh.
so you can't. So if action
Spawn
movie,
is-
if action movie's out, it's out.
Oh. That's valid. Okay, so sci-fi.
And really, there's only one. If it's not the one that I tried to get him to admit to earlier.
Which one are you thinking?
Well, earlier I was thinking that one right there, but I don't think he's seen it. He acted like he hadn't.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
it's
a horror sci-fi film.
Who's in Starship Troopers?
It's an action movie.
Well, what the hell? I'm looking at sci-fi.
I think Men in Black is technically an action movie, so I think it's off the board too. So there's Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith off the board.
Sci-fi only. Let me.
I mean, it could be sci-fi / horror or something, but
No, he took horror off.
we took horror
Yeah.
off?
It was
Oh, I think he's made a
action,
mistake.
comedy, horror,
Could
which
be
is
sci-fi
no.
/ something. Doesn't have to be sci-fi / horror or action. Could be sci-fi / something.
Well, yeah, I know that, but it wouldn't be action, comedy, or horror.
Yeah, because you
Exactly.
said no to those.
Yeah.
So quit being such a dick. Yeah, I don't think there is a movie that's not an action movie though that falls under your stuff so far. So
Lies.
because a lot of the ones that I think it's going to be are also action movies. So. Would you consider Anaconda an action movie? Because it's got action in it.
Is that a question?
Kinda.
Who's in The Fifth Element?
Bruce Willis
Oh.
So that's a no.
and Chris Tucker.
Yeah, we gotta exclude like Power Rangers and stuff like that because it's action.
That's action.
Event Horizon, that's action.
That's so I'll see that one technically on IMDb is listed as sci-fi horror. It doesn't say action, but I feel like it's action. So.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
But I mean,
hey.
are you going by the IMDb or are you going by what you feel like it is?
He always goes by the IMBD.
Okay. The BDS, yeah. All right.
All right, so I'm gonna go with
Well, I've got no fucking clue.
Event Horizon. If that's
Who's
not
in that
gonna be
one?
action,
It's got Sam Neill.
Lawrence
in it.
Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne. And on IMDb, it is listed as horror or sci-fi.
Oh, is either one of those in other movies, actors?
Lawrence Fishburne is.
He in 1997 sci-fi movies?
I don't know about another one that year. Sam Neill either.
What was the Matrix? Matrix was 1999, right?
Yeah, well, and Sam Neill was in Jurassic Park. He was Dr. Grant in Jurassic Park. The main guy, the old...
Is he in both of them?
Yeah, but
In
we already
1997?
I don't think 90. No, in 97, I think these two guys are only in this film.
Oh, okay. Because I was trying to think if there was another movie that he's
Right,
in, then we could do that name.
Yeah, I don't know if they worked that year other than that movie. I don't know, though. I don't know him personally.
We can't do comedy because sci-fi and comedy. I think I was going to go with Robin Williams.
What was that, Flubber?
Flubber, which is a good movie.
Yeah, fantastic flick. I've not seen it since it came out, but I bet it's good. So, what movie did you pick? Can you tell me that? And it's not Event Horizon. You're giving me the no on that. Okay.
Would you say
what about
Steel
Face
is
Off?
Because I used to love that movie, Steel.
Oh, dude, I haven't watched that in a long time. Does it hold up? Have you watched it recently?
I haven't.
I wonder if it's like rough now, or if it's still good.
Okay. Question for this one. This one is Face Off. It's
That's action. That's big action. John Woo.
Well, let's ask if it's.
Well, it says action. No.
Let's try to
take
go
that
more.
back.
Because movies always have more genres than just sci-fi, right? So let's do
And it's not animated.
horror. So let's do horror.
It's horrors or no?
Horror's a no.
Oh,
Yeah,
so then that takes
action.
out Event Horizon.
Action,
It's
comedy, horror, fantasy, and animation are all no's.
So it's
what
a
about
pure
Contact?
sci-fi. Oh, that's a good one. That could be it.
That one's drama, thriller, sci-fi, and there's no other of them.
Guest list. Let's hit him.
Jodie Foster.
Let's hit him with Jodie Foster. We could get a group of people, kind of narrow it
When
down.
did
to
The
those names.
Faculty come out?
The Faculty?
Yeah,
I feel like that was 99.
that's action too, though. Dang.
Is it though? Oh, it was 98.
Gattaca, Gattaca.
Yeah, I don't know if
Thriller, sci-fi,
yeah, it
dystopian.
says thriller sci-fi. So
Ethan Hawke.
yeah, so we could do Ethan Hawke and the one you just said a minute ago. Oh,
Yeah, I was just thinking of ones, but every time I think of one, it's always action. So I was thinking
Yeah.
about Body. I don't know, when Body Snatchers came out, I was thinking about a lot of it. Yeah,
What about Alien? Is that considered
action.
I was thinking that, but then the action thing.
horror? Horror's a no too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Cube,
Yeah, it's a horror one, I think.
body horror.
Yeah.
Postman.
Postman, that's just like, but I mean, it's action, I
action.
think. Yeah. Well, it says adventure by the category, so I don't know if he's going to be tricky like that, but I would call it an action movie. But if he's going literally by IMDb, though, maybe we should ask him if it's Kevin Costner.
Which one's he under?
He's in The Postman, but I mean, to me, that's an action movie, but it's labeled as adventure, so I don't know if he's going to be a dick and split those hairs.
Open Your Eyes.
I don't know that one.
Sci-fi, mystery, drama. Watch that one, but it's on there.
Yeah.
That one. Penelope Flubber. You said Flubber was a no.
Yeah, because of the comedy. We gotta exclude action comedy or
Or The Saint.
I would think that's action.
One person army action specifically.
Yeah, I would think that's action.
The Relic.
let's give them what we got so far.
Okay. The people that I have, I didn't write down the ones that y'all said because I forgot the name. But the ones I wrote down: Jodie Foster, Ethan Hawke, Penelope Cruz. What other one did you?
Sam Neill.
Sam Neill. Did you have Wednesday? Okay. Jodie Foster, Ethan Hawke, Penelope Cruz, Sam Neill.
No.
Yeah, I've got no clue then. Push the give up button.
Mortal Kombat's action.
Yeah.
Don't you say no to me
Neon.
silently. Stop that. Stop saying that silently.
Neon Genesis. That looks Nirvana.
Can't have anything that sucks.
That's action.
You want to get another genre down?
Maybe like thriller. Thinking thriller.
Thriller, mystery.
Thriller, mystery, drama.
Thriller, mystery, or drama? No, none of those.
It's an independent film with no genre.
Adventure? I mean, I don't see him picking one like this, but you can try romance.
What other option is there? Okay, Star Kid. That's adventure. We haven't said adventure. Want to add adventure to it?
I thought we did.
Thriller.
No to adventure or what?
Thriller, mystery, drama.
You want me to answer that?
No, not yet. No. Do you guys want to add another one?
I think that's all the genres on Earth. He just keeps spraying cold
Romance, adventure.
Yes.
I feel like it'd be more adventure than romance.
I don't know. He's trying to be tricky. Look at him.
Should we ask that next? We're on about to be 13.
Somebody beat his legs. Get the information out of him.
Adventure?
Yes.
Oh, 1997 adventure movies.
Adventure, sci-fi.
I'm not going to put sci-fi. I don't care.
There's Star Kid who has Joseph Mazzello in it. That is adventure and sci-fi.
I think it's going to end up being Anaconda or Dante's Peak. But Dante's Peak's labeled action. Okay. So it's probably going to be Anaconda. Sure. But technically the Power Rangers movie, Power Rangers Turbo movie is labeled family. So, I mean, he could be tricking us here. The Austin Powers International Man of Mystery, it's labeled comedy, not adventure. So, I don't know. What am I supposed to do here, Brandon?
Ask me questions.
No, I'm not allowed to.
Retroactive?
Yeah, anyone can ask questions.
No, you said I couldn't.
Dark comedy. Took that
You were
out.
very specific about it. Oh, God, I bet it's Mr. Magoo. I'm just kidding.
Bimbo Movie Bash?
Good Lord.
That's comedy. So
That's
no.
boring.
Yeah, you made this one too hard.
Yeah, this sucks. It's no fun.
The Journey Absolution.
If it's
Sci-fi?
Titanic, so help me God.
Mario Lopez.
Is it Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves?
That's comedy.
I mean, right here it's labeled as family, but he said it was adventure sci-fi, which that's what I would label that movie as. But are we going by your label or what site's labeling?
IMDb.
It has to be IMDb, and he's already answered that for true.
Yeah, that's what
His gestures are saying.
Are you asking that question right now?
Did you already answer it?
Yes. That's another question.
Thank you.
Okay, Star Games.
I really gotta go. I got a dinner at 6.
Sci-fi. Okay, Star Games is a sci-fi. That's Trevor Clark. Trevor Clark. I feel like some of these didn't ever fucking watch. Galaxy Girls. That's sci-fi only. That's Gail Thrakray.
When did Goodwill Hunting
He
come
made
out?
that up.
I don't know. Who's in that one?
Robin Williams.
Williams.
Does Goodwill Hunting come out? Well, it's not. No, is it stuff? No.
Okay, I only got like 4 more on this. Dark Planet is mystery sci-fi, and we said no on mystery.
It's a romance drama, though.
Habitat is sci-fi only. Balthazar Getty. We're on our 15th question, so I'm just about to ask all these fucking actions. I got like...
Will you ask a question already?
We have limited questions left, so I'm just going to add all of them. First encounter. It's sci-fi only, too. Okay. Listen closely. I got a shit ton of actors, so listen. You ready?
Jeez, yeah.
Joseph Mazzello, Mario Lopez, Trevor Clark, Gail Thrakray, Robin Williams, Balthazar Getty, Scott McNeil, Veronica Bird.
Shouldn't have put so many people in there. But yes.
Divide them up 3 at a time.
Okay. Joseph Mazzello, Mario Lopez, Trevor Clark.
Yes.
Do you want to do Mario Lopez since that one's like... Okay, Mario Lopez.
No.
Oh, fuck. Trevor Clark.
No.
Oh, fuck. So it's Joseph Morelzio, whatever his name is. I don't remember what movie he was on.
He was in Star Kid.
Should we just ask if a kid finds a meteor?
Yeah.
Is this a kid who finds a meteor?
Does he find a meteor?
Yeah, finds a finds a meteor in a local junkyard.
Yes.
Okay, it's Star Kid.
Is this movie Star Kid?
Yes. Woo! It was a classic movie, man. Fucking Star
Yeah,
Kid,
nobody's
bro.
ever seen it. You made it up.
yeah,
Great. All right, let's
great.
move on.
All
It's
right.
terrible. It was a terrible choice.
Lord.
Did a bad job.
Hey,
Thank you.
We did
great.
get up to 19 questions.
Thank you guys
That's
for
like the name of the
listening. The
game.
group did get Star Kid. It was a pretty cool movie. Check it out. But our next
doesn't
movie
exist.
is, by request, our first submission ever, next Friday. Guess they enjoyed the Friday after next review so well. We're going to do next Friday, next month in February. Be on the lookout for that. If you want to make a suggestion for a movie 21 questions or a movie for us to review, send us an email at werealreels@gmail.com or send us a message on Instagram or just comment on our videos on YouTube.
Instagram.
Either way, we'll get it all. Thank you guys for listening. Grizz,
I'd buy that for $1.
go.
Bitches leave.
Koala,
Bye.
keep on reeling.